Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first Universe Mode pay-per-view of the series. I'm slightly annoyed because I already done an intro for all of this and then I messed up something for the first match, so I'm a little bit annoyed if you can't tell, but welcome to Backlash, episode 22. We've got a massive show tonight. If you haven't watched the kickoff yet, I would strongly recommend going and watching the kickoff because it was incredible. And, yeah, that's about it. But anyway, we're going to get into the card. I don't want to waste too much time like I already have because I done a massive long intro and then messed up something when I was trying to set up a match. But anyway. Alright, so we've got 8 matches on the card tonight, I should say, before I start talking about the matches. But obviously one of them hasn't been able to fit on here, and that will be the Intercontinental Championship match between Mustafa Ali, Kofi Kingston, and Jinder Mahal. So that's going to be the opening match after that on the exhibition mode. This is a 5-woman 5-pack challenge, obviously. We've got Ruby Riott versus Liv Morgan versus Sarah Logan versus Ronda Rousey versus Sasha Banks. Now, it might turn into a 3-on-2 because obviously all the Riott squad are in here. They could work together and then decide amongst each other. I don't know what's going to happen in that. That should be an interesting one. Of course, it is the elimination style as well. And then we've got the Hardy Boys, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, taking on Hanson and Rowe, the War Raiders, for the Raw Tag Team Championships. And then we've got the Smackdown Women's Championship match, the 6-pack challenge, the Smackdown Women's Championship Open is what I've labelled it as. And we've got 2 multi-women matches here tonight. We've got Asuka, Charlotte Flair, Ember Moon, Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Paige. Those are the 6 women that are in this SmackDown Women's Championship Open, and that should be an insanely good match. And of course, elimination as well. Anything above triple threat is elimination. Then we've got no holds barred matches. Dean Ambrose will defend his United States Championship against Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley eliminating all 3 other men in a fatal 4-way elimination match to earn this opportunity. Props to him, and I don't know if Dean Ambrose could stop him from taking the United States Championship. And then Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish have picked the stipulation for the triple threat tag team match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. It's going to be a ladder match, which throws up a lot of opportunities and possibilities into this match. Big E and Xavier Woods, of course, one team. The New Day, Otis, Dozovic, and Tucker Knight, of course, Heavy Machinery. And then the Undisputed Era themselves, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. That should be a fun match. And then we've got a match I said I was going to put as the main event, but I haven't done in the end because I felt like the Universal Title Tournament was a bit higher on the card, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, we've got WWE Championship matches. AJ Styles and Finn Balor will fight it out in a 2 out of 3 falls match. But AJ Styles has backup in Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And then the main event, Universal Championship match. You already know if you've watched the few episodes, all the Raws leading up to this, I guess. The tournament's been going on, 16 men at start, now down to 2. Drew McIntyre is one of them and Brock Lesnar, of course, is the other. That's why the match is the main event. So, big stakes on the line, but obviously now we have to back out and go into exhibition mode to get our opening match on the way, on the road, underway. We're not doing it at WCW Monday Nitro, I'm sorry. I know you want to see people there, but we're doing it at Backlash, keeping it realistic. And we're going to have Mustafa Ali, Jinder Mahal, and Kofi Kingston. That is the triple threat championship. Of course, the Intercontinental Championship. If you see a lot of people with championships on this list, it's because they're real champions, basically. Anyway, I'm not going to go on about it. We're going to go into it again and try this again and not mess this up this time. Please. Please don't mess this up. It's going to be a long enough day already to do 8 matches and edit it all together and then upload it somehow. It's going to be up like midnight or something probably on YouTube. But, long day ahead on this game. Eight matches. Gone through them all already. Now we're going to play them and see what happens. Kicking off Backlash with some Intercontinental Championship action. Give me New York again. Was that where the real one was? Is that why it's giving me New York? They did this last time when I failed the first match. Anyway, Jinder Mahal, one of the men who qualified for this match, defeating Zack Ryder. I mean, the Singh brothers did help a little bit, but Jinder Mahal still has this opportunity. Do you think Randy Orton will retire if he loses to Kofi Kingston? No, I don't think he'll retire, not yet. I think he's still got a few more years left in him. Anyway, I'm hoping Randy Orton defeats Kofi Kingston personally, so. I'm one of the only people I know who I think, like, who's thinking Randy Orton will get the title back. Anyway, Jinder Mahal lost to Ali on the most recent episode of Smackdown. So the momentum is not on his side. But I mean, anything's possible in the WWE. Do you think he'll retire if he loses to Kofi?
Byron, there are 1.3 billion people in India who worship the ground that Mahal walks on.
I think he's still too young to retire. He's not even 40 yet. Here comes 1/3 of the New Day. Clap for the longest reigning tag champs. It's going to be awkward when one person comes out. Well, Kofi is part of the longest reigning tag champs. And in real life, of course, he is the WWE champion. But in universe mode, he is one of the #1 contenders, one of 3 #1 contenders to the Intercontinental Championship. We're going to be crowning all the champions, I think, tonight. I don't think I missed one. All the main roster champions, because we've got 9 titles on the line. We've already had 1. And we've had the first champion be crowned. Hideo Itami crowned Cruiserweight champion. If you haven't watched the kickoff, then I'm sorry I spoiled it, but I advise you to go back and watch the match anyway. It was hard hitting and intense. It was one of the best matches I've done in the game so far, I think. The crowd here seems to be firmly on the side of Kofi, but we've still got one more man to enter. It's a triple threat, remember. Here comes the final piece of the puzzle. Mustafa Ali. This is originally a singles match between Ali and Jinder Mahal for the let me start again. My words are all over the place. Meant to be a singles match between Mustafa Ali and Jinder Mahal for the Intercontinental Championship, but then a third match was commissioned. Roderick Strong wanted a shot at Championship, and Kofi Kingston said he would face Roderick Strong, and in the end, Kofi Kingston shut Roderick Strong up and got the opportunity ahead of the Undisputed Era man. And now that's why it's a triple threat. Adam Cole, of course, was in contention to get a WWE title shot. I believe the match that he was in was won by Finn Balor. I'm checking notes here. Indeed it was. Referee holding up the IC title, the first main show belt. Or first belt on the line on the main show. How do you feel about The Rock's retirement? I don't know. I feel like everyone, all the wrestlers say they're going to retire and then they all come back. So I'm thinking, I don't know. I think he might still have another match maybe somewhere down the line. I only say he's retired, but Shawn Michaels said he was retired and then had another match. So I'm not sure what I think about it. But if it is true and he doesn't have another match, then I guess it's his choice. But I wish he would have had one more big match just to like go out on. That would have been fun to watch. Jinder Mahal suplexing Ali now, had the early momentum. And now Jinder and Kofi going at it here, one-on-one. Back suplex by Kofi Kingston. Ali trying to make it back to his feet. And Kofi looking to punish Jinder here. And of course Kofi and Ali respect each other, but the Intercontinental title's on the line and they're going to fight each other. Kofi Kingston with a knee to head Mustafa, and a clothesline knocks down former 205 Live man. He's rolling out the ring early. It's now gone down to a one-on-one match between Jinder Mahal and Kofi Kingston, and Kofi has the early advantage here. Mahal reversing him into the corner though, and a hard Irish whip across the ring. Nearly caught the referee. He did catch the referee. The ref has been through a lot of punishment tonight. If you haven't watched the kickoff, I advise you go back and watch the kickoff. In the handicap match between Rhino and the Ascension, the referee went down I think twice or 3 times. Hurricane Rana reversal by Jinder. Ali can't get going. He had maybe a little bit of early momentum, but ever since he's been trying to get more momentum, Jinder reversed him, Kofi reversed him, he's just been kept grounded. I guess it's a toss-up between him and Kofi to like who's most high-flying at both of them. Jinder Mahal flattening Ali again, and Jinder Mahal, I know he lost on the go-home show, but I'd say he's got the momentum here. Is he going for submission? Leg lock or a knee bar or something on Mustafa Ali. I think Finn Balor bring the Demon for SummerSlam. I hope so. It would make sense if he did, but he probably won't. I hope he does though, because even if the Fiend does win, then it's the Demon's first loss, and it's a big first loss. Well, it's his first loss on the main roster, and it's a big first loss. Basically, in truth, I hope he does bring it, but I don't think he will. Basically, is my answer. I always ramble too much when I'm trying to answer a question. I should just give a straight answer, really. These guys are seemingly on par in this match so far. Jinder Mahal, knee to Kofi, and now Kofi's back outside again. Jinder Mahal distracted, and Mustafa Ali are going to try and steal it here. Imagine if that had been it and Kofi hadn't split it up. That would have been funny as hell. Okay. Alright, Kofi. I was willing to team with you on Jinder, but you're gonna be a break. Suplex. And you, Enziguri. I didn't attack Roman Reigns. I think it's Daniel Bryan. A lot of the rumors are saying it's Daniel Bryan, and I think I'm on board with him. Or maybe it's just going to be nobody and it's going to lead nowhere. Oh, Ali missing Kofi on the outside, but going to get Kofi anyway. Planting him down. Jinder now bringing himself to the outside as well. It will be Daniel Bryan. Yeah, I think it likely will be. And that should be an interesting story for both of them, but what annoys me is I think Roman Reigns will probably end up winning the match, and I like Daniel Bryan more than Roman Reigns personally, but whatever happens, happens, I guess. Jinder Mahal now with the right hand. Kofi. Okay, Jinder's just teeing off. Kofi can't even defend himself. Jinder's just like getting him. One opening match here at Backlash. A lot more to come. Kofi's noticed Ali moving. Can you leave me the F alone? Okay. Kofi Kingston on the receiving end of a Hurricane Rana. And now Ali. Notices Jinder Mahal getting up. And a knee drop to Mahal. Ali just running all over the place here. Swinging net breaker. This might be Ali's opening. Most of this match is taking place outside the ring. That's interesting. Now Mustafa noticing that Kofi's getting up. Cuts him off at the pass. Jinder Mahal down on the outside. Drop down and a leapfrog by Mustafa Ali. And a power slam. Dean Goldberg with time for slam. I think he's going to have a match, I'm pretty sure. I think they said he was going to have a match against Dolph Ziggler. I think the whole Miz thing is just like a cover-up, and it's actually going to be Goldberg versus Ziggler, right? I've read anyway. I don't always believe everything you read, I guess. But I saw anyway. Jinder Mahal taking advantage of Kofi here. Clothesline to the back of the head, and that might be Jinder Mahal, who wins the Intercontinental title. Kofi kicks out. Just to see if Kofi hadn't kicked out, I'd been fuming. Our positivity does keep Kofi going. Into the corner now is Jinder. Goldberg will kill Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, he will. It'll be fun to see. Jinder. And Kofi. Jinder sends Kofi into the post. Ali still trying to make it to his feet. Taking a lot of punishment in this match. Mustafa Ali back suplex. Kofi rolling to the outside. Jinder sent to the outside by Ali. Sunset flip, power bomb. Oh no, right on the floor. All these three just dished out punishment to each other. And another move there by Ali. Side Russian leg sweep. Oh, Jinder Mahal unfazed. Spear jackhammer 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'll be definitely a real quick match. Maybe about 30 seconds or something, I don't know. Jinder Mahal Death Valley driver to Mustafa Ali. Now Jinder. Double knees. Will Kofi be able to fight out? Yeah, he does. Barely. Jinder Mahal setting up for the Colossus. Kofi counters. Trouble in Paradise attempted by Kofi, blocked by Mahal. Hurricane Rana. And now Kofi. Open for Ali here.
He's in trouble here.
Ali. Neckbreaker. Slingshot neckbreaker on Kofi. Cover. Mahal is nowhere to be seen. Mustafa Ali.
This place is going nuts.
Didn't even need the 054.
Look at these guys getting after it. Some pretty good give and take.
If you had to fantasy book John Cena's retirement, how would you book it? I don't know. I actually don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Check him out here.
I never thought about booking a John Cena retirement story. I don't think he'll ever retire. I think he'll do an Undertaker and just keep wrestling forever.
These guys showed
No, if you're serious, I don't know. I'm not sure how I would go about that.
Exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
Corey Graves talking down the match a bit, just saying didn't set the world on fire. It wasn't exactly the smoothest Intercontinental title match, but we've got a new Intercontinental champion regardless, and it is Mustafa Ali.
Despite absorbing a huge amount of punishment there.
Slingshot neckbreaker puts down Kofi Kingston, and what a way to kick off Backlash. Up next, I believe. Hold on, let me check my list. We've got the Raw Women's Championship match.
Wow. Forget. If you want to be the champion, you've got to reach out and grab that title.
Here we go. 5-pack challenge, or whatever you want to call it. Fatal 5-way, whatever you want to call it. That's what it is. These 5 women, the Riott Squad, Sasha Banks and Ronda Rousey, are going to be fighting for the Raw Women's Championship. This is a bit of a lopsided match. In the Sasha Banks and Ronda Rousey's eyes, I guess. Who will emerge victorious and be the first Raw Women's Champion? Well, here comes the leader of the Riott Squad coming out first. And she's coming out alone. The Riott Squad have been told to make separate entrances, because they're not meant to be coming out together, basically, because it's a fatal 5-way. Ruby Riott probably quietly coughed up her chances.
Ruby Riott said all along, if I was in the business of pleasing people, I wouldn't be here. I'll do things the way that I want to.
The Riott Squad have a numbers advantage anyway.
And she's right where she belongs on WWE television. It's all about DIY for Ruby Riott. Do it yourself. Take what you can. Give nothing back.
Don't like you, it says on her jacket. That's kind of funny.
Here comes the self-proclaimed juvenile delinquent.
Another member of the Riott Squad, Ruby Riott, saying, come on, like pretending that she's actually going to fight Liv.
First, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
I mean, obviously it's going to come down to the Riott Squad fighting each other possibly at some point in the match.
Backer of the Riott Squad.
I think they've accepted that.
Good things to ever come out of the state of New
Just
Jersey.
happy as long as one of them wins the title.
Jersey tough. There's no doubt about that. Successful career coming.
Liv Morgan,
WWE.
obviously in the Riott Squad as well, and the final member of the Riott Squad. If you're in attendance, you're probably getting sick of the entrance theme, and if you're watching on the stream, then you can't hear the entrance theme, so I guess you're maybe not getting sick of it. But here comes Sarah Logan, probably the last person you'd see in a Raw Women's Championship match currently. But it's part of the Riott Squad. She's earned herself a title match.
Brought up on her daddy's tater farm in Kentucky. She
And of course her
used to
husband,
hunt
Rowe,
for a living and then cook the food
in
for
a
her family. That's
tag
what
title
Logan
match. They
is
could
all
both walk out. A married couple
She
could
also
walk out
lives the
champions.
Viking lifestyle. She's a direct descendant of Eric the Red. She's been blessed by the gods to be favored.
Oh, here's all the Riott Squad, and now the non-Riott
The
Squatters.
baddest
Oh,
woman on the planet.
boy.
It absolutely amazes me.
Ronda
how
Rousey.
quickly Ronda Rousey and seamlessly made her transition.
I should say, by the way, how they qualified, how they got into this match. The Riott Squad defeated. Who did they defeat? Hold on. They defeated Naomi, Carmella, and Dana Brooke in a 6-woman tag team match during this opportunity. Ronda Rousey, I believe. Where's? Okay, my notes are all. She got a fatal 4-way against Beth Phoenix, Lacey Evans, and Mickie James. I remember that now because Lacey Evans put on a hell of a performance. Ronda Rousey, possibly the favorite here. Only ever been beaten once in WWE. Full credit to her. But once you get beaten once, it opens the door for getting beaten a load of times. Just ask Asuka.
She is ready to compete.
And the final woman to enter this fatal 5-way. Here comes the boss. Won this opportunity for herself all the way back on the first episode of Raw in the fatal 4-way against Nia Jax, Tamina, and Alexa Bliss. If you watch the most recent episode of Raw, the Riott Squad had a handicap match against Sasha Banks and Ronda Rousey. Banks and Rousey came out victorious.
Sasha Banks has her own swag.
But that doesn't mean anything because that was with the title on the line. This has Raw Women's Championship implications.
If there's a spotlight out, she wants to be in the middle of it. Sasha Banks once stood in line for the opening of a refrigerator.
Sasha Banks and Ronda Rousey, of course, won the Women's Championship before in real life. The Riott Squad never even come close to the Raw one. Ruby Riott almost won the Smackdown one off of Charlotte, I believe. Actually, Ruby Riott did have a title match against Ronda, didn't she? She got absolutely squashed. So that doesn't spell anything good for Ruby Riott here, but she's not alone in this match, technically. She's got some help if she needs it, but at the end of the day, only one woman can be Raw Women's Champion. Got Ruby Riott, Ronda Rousey. And Ruby escaping straight away.
This one promises to be can't miss.
Riott Squad team going after Ronda. Liv Morgan going after Sarah Logan here. Interesting, they're just all clubbing each other. Sasha Banks chases Ruby Riott. Riott just trying to make some space here. Try to stay out of the action.
And she's back in the ring now. This might be it. Oh my.
Gets in the ring and then goes back out again. Sasha Banks really wants Ronda. And Ruby Riott just try to stay away, and Sasha Banks now going after Sarah Logan. Liv Morgan going after Ronda Rousey, and Ruby Riott not helping our Riott Squad members here. Just try to stay out of the action. I'm not sure if that's the course of action you take in a fatal 5-way, although it is elimination, so it's always a possibility. Ruby Riott with a chair. Ronda's got Liv Morgan. And the slam down. Sasha may have. Oh. Sasha almost had Sarah out there. Well, not had her, but pinned her. Sarah Logan in control of Sasha. on the inside. Ronda and Liv Morgan having a battle on the outside, and Ruby Riott with a chair.
I know anything is possible, but I just can't envision
And now Liv Morgan.
being crowned here tonight. The champ just comes into tonight with too much.
Sarah Logan taking her stand on her own. Mentions to Ruby that it is every woman for herself, and now Ruby Riott on the receiving end of punishment from a woman I don't think she expected to be punished by. On the chair goes Logan, and Riott just escaping now, going after Sasha with the chair. Sasha just trying to recover. Anything can happen in the WWE. And now Morgan and Logan are fighting. Remember, as long as one of the Riott Squad become champion, they don't care. Ronda asking for Ruby, but receives Sasha. Ronda gets clogged with a chair again. Ruby Riott just try to stick and move, which is the smartest plan of action right now. Liv Morgan could eliminate Sasha Banks. Ruby Riott continues the punishment with the chair on Ronda. Ruby Riott in control of the baddest woman on the planet here. Ronda in trouble over the stairs. Ruby helping Liv to her feet. 2 count, and Sarah Logan just kicks out. Ronda Rousey catches Ruby Riott, and now even her own members are trying to get Ruby Riott out of this match. Ruby Riott not really been in the match, so to speak. She's been hanging about on the outside, trying to stay out of harm's way, and now Sasha actually throwing her to the outside. I think it's just every woman for herself right now. I think the general consensus is, though, if one of the Riott Squad win, they all win. So Ruby and Ruby's getting double teamed, sorry, by Sasha and Ronda here. This isn't what you want, really. Oh, Liv Morgan coming in to help. Liv Morgan coming in to help the Riott Squad leader, of course, Ruby Riott. Sasha Banks planted by Morgan. Rousey on the receiving end of some more Riott treatment. And I should mention, actually, it was Ruby Riott that got pinned in that handicap match. So if anyone's got the least momentum here, it's her. So she's trying to do everything she can to regain something here. Clubbing the baddest woman on the planet. It's a good way to go about things. Sasha plants Liv Morgan. Ruby Riott, uppercut to the back of the head. Sasha sent to the outside. Ruby asking Sarah to... Okay, well, Sarah's just wanting the title, I think. I don't know if she even cares about who wins it as long as she wins it. Ruby Riott, Tornado DDT, and now the Riott Squad in the ring. Sarah was trying to go for Ruby, but Liv stopped her. I think the Riott Squad will survive this, but it's every woman for herself. Liv Morgan pinning Sarah Logan here. Kick out. STO by Riott. Sasha in trouble. Back suplex.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much she might have it.
Sarah Logan, what's she planning here? Ruby's got a chair again. Split leg moonsault. And Ronda tackles Riott. I don't know why I'm getting double teamed by Sasha and Ronda. This is literally the most unfair situation I could be in. What the shit is this? Liv, save me.
Considering how many times the champ's been in big time matches, like here comes Sasha Banks. And will this be it? Yes.
Ronda Rousey kicks out one. Comeback attempt by Sasha. Oh boy. Ruby Riott just wherewithal to roll to the outside. And now Morgan will be bankrupt.
This could be a cover.
Oh no. I'd say Ruby Riott's biggest ally in this match has just been eliminated.
Here we go for the kill shot.
Sasha Banks caught by Rousey. I think Sarah Logan was looking for a finisher there, but Sasha Banks able to soft pick. Double knees by Logan. Right hand, boot avoided. Ronda Rousey. Oh boy. Piper's Pit. And now, okay. This doesn't look good here for Ruby Riott. Both her Riott squad teammates have been eliminated. I think Ruby expected help towards the title, but it's just not been like that. Ronda looking for Ruby here. Chair shot. Ruby Riott just fighting for her life right now. She kind of has to because she's attacked both these women. Sasha, inverted DDT.
She's not looking good here, guys. Man, she's got to get herself together.
Sasha Banks.
And she's trying to
Banks statement attempted, blocked by Riott.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
And it looks as if Ronda and Sasha are going to double team the. Never mind. I was going to say it looks as if Ronda and Sasha will double team the Riott squad later until one of them is left. But Sasha might tap out Ronda here. Ronda Rousey taps out. We're down to 2. Ruby Riott still trying to recover. Sasha not giving her the opportunity. And it's now a one-on-one. I'm not going to lie to you, this is not how I expected the match to go at all.
Back in from the floor.
Ruby Riott and the boss. Will we see a new champion is in like it's the first time she's won it, or will we see Sasha once again be the women's champ? Ruby Riott holding on now. She is the only other person to stop Sasha Banks from reclaiming a Raw Women's title. Literally been no help from the Riott squad. It's been Ruby Riott against everyone. Looked as if Sasha Banks and Ronda Rousey were going to double team Riott and then have a one-on-one, but I mean, Sasha Banks has decided against that. She just bank statement Ronda Rousey out the match. Reversal. Sasha Banks looking for a right hand. Ruby Riott channeling everything she can here. Blocked again by Banks. Bankrupt. Blocked by Riott. Boston Crab. And if you had to pick 2 of the final participants, I think everyone would have picked Ronda and Sasha. I mean, Sasha's here, but Ronda got eliminated off of a bank statement, and it's down to Ruby and Sasha. Ruby, of course, avoiding action for the majority of the match. But I don't know anyway. Oh, damn it. Oh, Ronda. Sorry, not Ronda. Ruby escaping. Try to create some space. Smart maneuver. Off the barricade. Oh, look at the enziguri. It's blocked by Sasha. Will we see the beginning of the end here? No DQ, no countouts. Sasha could just have a way with with Ruby Riott here. saying Ronda so much because I'm just expecting those two to be the final two, and it's not. Sasha Banks just throwing around Ruby Riott. Will Sasha Banks claim her 5th women's title, or will Ruby Riott claim her 1st? I think what Ruby was wanting out of this match was the Riott Squad to take Ronda and Sasha out, and then have it come down to those three, and then they just decide amongst each other. But plans have gone awry for the Riott Squad. Ruby Riott can't physically fight back right now. Sasha Banks in complete control. Back in the ring now. Sasha Banks just taking her time. Looking for bankrupt. Ruby knew it was coming. Chop. Shining Wizard. And Ruby rolls to the outside. I think it was more by instinct than actual wanting to go outside again. Oh, Ruby Riott. Smart maneuver. Get her breath back a bit. Ruby waiting in the ring with the chair. Waiting for Sasha. Daring Sasha almost to come in and challenge her.
How these superstars are even still in this match is beyond me. Especially given how intense the match.
Oh dear. Sasha ran straight into it. Oh, Ruby sending Sasha to the corner once again. Every single time I go for that, it gets reversed. Sasha, back suplex. Bankrupt blocked again. Both these women won't let the other hit their signature moves. It's a smart move from both of them, I guess. Now Ruby. Oh, she's just tried to tackle Sasha. One kick. 2 kicks. And 3. And Ruby.
Oh man, Sasha Banks is in trouble now.
Do whatever it takes. Feet on the ropes. Sasha just gets her shoulder up barely. But now Ruby. Riott kick. No. Blocked. Oh, Sasha, no. Stealing a move from Ronda's best friend, Shayna Baszler. Maybe soften her up for the bank statement, which she's looking to go for here. Blocked by Riott. Fair play to Riott, she's holding her own. And the Riott kick.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
Riott kick straight to Sasha Banks. Will we see Ruby Riott crowned women's champ? Not just yet.
She's still in this one.
Ruby Riott going for it again. Wants to make sure. Sasha kicks out at 2 again.
She just will not give up.
Will either of these women be able to put the other away? At the moment it looks like no, because every time Sasha goes for a big finisher, Ruby blocks it. And now here we go. Riott's got Banks in the corner again. 1 kick. 2 kick. And 3 again. The barrage of kicks from Riott. And it could be time for the Riott kick. Riott kick.
She's got it now. Let's take a quick look at that again. That could be it, Michael.
That actually could be the end here. Sasha Banks unable to counter the Riott kick. Will we have a new Raw Women's Champion? The first time winner of the title. Ruby Riott. If you told me at the start Ruby Riott was going to win that match, I would have told you you're fucking full of bullshit. You're a liar. Ruby Riott's plan was to have the rest of the Riott squad stay in and then have it between them. But Riott, sorry, the other Riott squad members, Morgan and Logan, got eliminated early. It was down to Ruby Riott, Sasha Banks, and Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey tapped out to the bank statement. Surprisingly, I'm not sure if that's her. I think it's her first ever tap out, to be honest, within the WWE. And then Sasha Banks tried with that bank statement, but Riott knew the counter, and in the end, the Riott kick gets the job done, and one of the most unlikely winners of this match. Like, she's probably a third most likely, maybe in the middle after Sasha and Ronda. But Ruby Riott has somehow claimed the Raw Women's Championship. And if you predicted a Riott, then you predicted right. Ruby Riott walks away with the Raw Women's Championship. And remember at the start, it's a Riott squad. As long as one of them's champion, they're happy. And it's the leader, Ruby Riott, who is champion. But up next, we've got Raw Tag Team Championships on the line. There's the War Raiders take on the Hardy Boys.
We will declare a new champion. It'll be Team Jeff Hardy.
I can't wait for this.
So far, Backlash, you've had two champions that you might not expect to win the titles. If I was predicting this show, I would have predicted Kingston and Sasha or Ronda so far, but Mustafa Ali wins the Intercontinental Championship, pins Kingston for it. Not only that, we just saw Ruby Riott somehow, I don't know if it was a fluke or I don't know how, but she's got her way to the Raw Women's Championship. Now we've got the Raw Tag titles on the line, and this is another tough one to predict, to be honest. The Hardy Boys, multiple-time Tag Team Champions. The War Raiders, NXT Tag Team Champions, or former NXT Tag Team Champions, I should say. But here come the Hardys. Reuniting on Monday Night Raw. Now if we take a look here back at the old notes, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy got into this match by pinning the Usos on the first episode of Raw of this Universe Mode series. Surprised that Hardys overcame the Usos, to be quite honest with you, but they did. They're not facing the Usos tonight, they're facing a harder task, I would say. Maybe an equally hard task, I don't know. Both these teams will be going full on in this match as the Raw Tag Team Championships are on the line. Oh boy.
Modern-day Vikings, Rowe and Hanson, the War Raiders are here to pillage the competition.
Here come Hanson and Rowe. The War Raiders.
Descendants of Odin himself, a true destructive force in the tag team division.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 552 pounds, Hanson.
And if you're a fan, who do you pick? Both these teams fan favourites. The Hardy Boys, multiple-time Tag Team Champions, like I mentioned. War Raiders have won the NXT Tag Team Championships, but I'm pretty sure they've won Tag Team Championships around the world as well, outside of WWE. I didn't really follow. I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't really follow them before WWE. The Raiders.
Rowe and Hanson are two big, bad, scary.
They've come for Raw tag titles. War. And the crowd chanting along. Plenty of Hardy Boys fans. But plenty of War Raider fans as well.
people would argue the match is already over before the bell rings.
Rowe's wife Sarah Logan unable to pick up the Raw Women's Championship, but Ruby Riott did, so the Riott Squad technically won the title, I guess. I guess that's probably how they're going to do it. But, different kettle of fish here. Tag team title match. Jeff Hardy starting against Hanson. Do you think Kevin Owens will beat the hell out of Shane McMahon and then lose to Shane? I think he'll beat the hell out of Shane McMahon and then beat Shane.
WWE right now is so impressive, and these two tandems are a lot of the reason why. Jeff Hardy truly is a
These two test his strength, but realistically, is there any point in this test of strength? Hanson is clearly stronger. And again, Hardy is quicker. He could always outpace Hanson here, and he's taken down Hanson with an STO. Both these teams respect each other. The tag titles are on the line here. These two teams will stop at nothing. They're going to tag champs. Jeff Hardy trying to drag Hanson to the Hardy Boys corner, not the smartest idea ever. Forearm by Jeff. I'd say these two teams are evenly matched. Obviously one team's more powerful than the other, but with experience and speed and everything else, I'd say they're kind of equal. Hanson power slamming Jeff.
I gotta agree with you, Michael. These superstars are in tremendous shape.
Oh dear, knees to the abdomen. And a splash.
Same thing, Saxton. Once in the morning, then again at night after the show, which makes me wonder
War
when the
Raiders
champ actually sleeps, if at all.
In control, set up powerbomb to Jeff Hardy. Could be an early victory. Jeff kicks out quickly. The War Raiders have been all go in this match. Jeff had a little bit of fight at the start, but ever since the start, the War Raiders have been in complete control. And Hanson finally makes a tag to Rowe. Oh, knee. And another knee. Holy moly. These War Raiders don't slow down. Of course, if you are the War Raiders, you don't want to let Jeff Hardy get to the corner of Matt Hardy, or to the Hardy's corner, I should say. Because if Matt Hardy comes in, then you're back to square one. German suplex by Rowe. And a clothesline.
Just when I started to think you might be all right, you go and say something ridiculous like that.
And the War Raiders early control here over the Hardy, but well, over Jeff Hardy, to be honest. Matt hasn't been in the match yet. Belly to belly. Jeff just trying to make space here to escape, to make a tag. Jeff Hardy hasn't been able to do anything. The War Raiders.
As we say in the trade, guys, the
superplex. It might be an early tag team victory here for the War Raiders. Jeff barely kick it out at 2, and Hanson catches Matt. And now Matt Hardy on the outside, unable to make a tag. We may see an early victory here for the War Raiders. Gut wrench suplex. No. Down on the knee. Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy haven't really been able to do anything. And now Rowe taking Jeff over on the knee. Just felt that a million times before. Or not a million, but a few times before. And Hardy kicks out. Do you think Cena will come out after the Seth and Brock match and attack Brock? I doubt it, but it'd be cool to see Cena back. Jeff Hardy needs to escape this and make a tag to brother Matt before it's too late. Never mind. Oh, he does make it. And now Matt. Oh, Rowe's tagging in the big man. Big man on campus. So you see that kick. That'll clean Hardy's clock. Sidewalk slam. Holy hell. This is the War Raiders you don't want to see. These are the War Raiders of NXT, the War Raiders of old. Spinning kick. How do Jon Moxley and NJPW and AEW? Doesn't make any sense. Sorry, but if it's like how do you think he's doing or something like that, I don't know what you're going for, but I think he's doing good. Hanson, okay. You have to remember this is a Hardy that hasn't been worn down yet. And a Hardy will take unlimited punishment. I mean, we saw about Hardy and Hanson in a one-on-one match, and Hardy just didn't stop fighting. And that's what you should expect from the Hardy Boys, they just don't stop fighting. There's going to be a point in this match where the fight will go and the War Raiders, I think, will win, because I can't think of any offense that Jeff and Matt have actually had. Another sidewalk slam here. Matt trying to get back onto Jeff, but Hanson closing it down. Oh, how do I think he's doing? I think he's doing incredible. He's having some of the most fun matches in New Japan. I haven't really watched much AEW, but I've heard his matches were good. I watched the street fight with Joey Janela, and that was brutal, but it was fun to watch. Yeah, I think he's doing well. He's doing better than he would have been in WWE. No worries. It's cool. Don't need to apologise. Ref down. I think Hardy's went to make a tag, but Rowe closed it down. The ref. How many times have the refs been down tonight? I can't keep up. Twist of fate out of nowhere. And Rowe kicks out. Where did that come from? Oh, he has the finisher thingy, doesn't he? I was like, wait a minute. Well, Michael Cole, of course, we're going to crown new champions. All the titles are vacant. Do you think Randy Orton will go to NJPW? Nah, I think he's a WWE guy for life. Oh no. Clothesline to Matt Hardy. And that might be all that she wrote, except Matt Hardy managing to squirm away and make a tag to Jeff. DDT from Jeff Hardy. Oh, cartwheel on a clothesline from Hanson. You can't predict this big man's movements. Splash on Jeff. Fucking hell. Spinning kick. And cover. Jeff fights out.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
Hanson try to keep him grounded. Jeff, oh, jawbreaker. Hanson fights out. Enziguri. Right hand. The Hardys have been fighting a little bit, backing a little bit more throughout the match, but I still don't see the War Raiders losing at this point. Face first, flatliner by Jeff Hardy. And Jeff going up to the top. Do you think WWE will let Jeff Hardy bring in Willow? I don't see it happening personally, but I wouldn't mind it. That would be fun. That would be a fun story to have. Jeff Hardy needs to stop getting injured first. Every time he's wrestling, he gets injured. Super kick again by Hanson. And Matt Hardy charged off the apron. Rowe looking for the finishing touches here. Will this be it? War Raiders, new tag team champions. Nowhere to be seen is Matt Hardy.
Does Jeff Hardy even know where he is?
Hanson plants Jeff. Reason why I said it is because Jeff Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. That would be interesting. Willow versus The Fiend. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Covered out by Hanson. Matt comes in to break it up. We thought he was out of the picture. Jeff Hardy lives another day thanks to brother Matt. And in comes Rowe. Got wrench. Down on knee again. Perhaps. Indeed it is. Jeff Hardy's taking a ridiculous amount of punishment here. Rowe calling up Hardy of the Jeff variety. Jeff with his back facing. Oh, double leg handle to the back. That's arguably worse than one to the front. Reversal by Jeff. Reversal by Rowe. Matt Hardy being brought in. The War Raiders are on something. Some sort of, I don't know, some sort of drugs or something. They're on high on life. What do I think the main event at SummerSlam will be? What I want it to be? Actually, it could be Death Row, by the way, by Rowe there. Hold on, I'll give you an answer in a minute. Jeff kicking out again. What I want it to be, I'd like to see Charlotte and Trish main event. I don't think that will be it, but that'd be a cool, interesting one. But I'm saying it'll probably be Seth versus Brock. I don't know what else it would really be. Trish and Charlotte, yeah, that would be a fun match to main event. I just, for the love of God, hope it isn't Shane and Owens. Because as much as Owens deserves to be in the main event, Shane doesn't. So.
Like you were saying, Michael, when you wrote that this title match would take place here, I had dozens of
I don't want that. Jeff Hardy. Twist of fate. Will that be it? Rowe still fighting out. Hey Dorian the Go. I'm doing universe mode just now. Maybe play another time. Possibly. I think the Miz will make a Marine 7. Most likely, yeah. I don't think the Marines will ever stop.
Which is pretty impressive considering who he's in the ring with.
Into the corner now.
Wow, I thought he was
Mr. Wilson, sorry, I'm doing just universe mode just now. Maybe I'll play another time. Headbutt by Rowe. I pressed the A button to the move, but sure. Jeff now taking Rowe to Hardy's corner. Almost made it, but Jeff has been in for an incredibly long time. 12 rounds 4, I don't know. I haven't watched any of the first 3, if I'm being quite honest with you. Jeff tried to bring it back into this match, but the War Raiders have dominated. Suplex.
Jeff Hardy sees the opening.
And it could be time for the fallout. That's what they're setting up for. Oh, Rowe in position. Hanson with a big leg drop. Will we see the War Raiders be the tag champions?
And he breaks the cover. Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
Jeff Hardy just kicked out the fallout. How do you do promo backstage? I don't think you can. I don't think you can do a promo backstage. You can do promos within the ring. But I don't think you can do promos backstage, which I think they should be able to do. That would be fun, but I don't think you can at the moment. They might add it to 2K20 though. Jeff Hardy now in control. How was this turned around after he kicked out the fucking fallout? Snapmare, takedown, jawbreaker. What a tag match here between the Hardy Boys and the War Raiders. 12 rounds started with John Cena, then it was Randy Orton, then it was John Moxley. I've never watched them, I don't know if they're any good. I mean, if they're good, then perhaps they'll make a 4th one. Hanson coming out to get Jeff, but Jeff equal to him. Jeff Hardy's got a second wind, it seems, here. Matt Hardy now coming in.
This is not where you want to be.
Elbow, forearm, avoided by Hardy. Can we play after this? I'm probably going to go off Xbox after this, but I'll play tomorrow if I'm on. Hanson looking to finish Hardy off. Never mind. Jeff Hardy. Sorry, Matt Hardy. Not Jeff. Am I an idiot? I think I am. Will Matt Hardy go twist of fate here, possibly? Oh no. Going for something bigger here. Do you think Finn Balor will turn heel? No. He's too babyface. Oh. Rowe taken out by Hardy, and Jeff Hardy getting down off the top rope. Didn't finish off the move. And that was just an all-out brawl here. Rowe just taking apart Matt Hardy. Jeff Hardy now in the ring. Looking to pin Hanson.
He's got the shoulders down. 1, 2. How does he kick?
Hanson kicks out. I don't think Baron Corbin will turn face. He's too good as a heel.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Spinebuster by Hanson. This has been a tag team war. No pun intended. And Jeff kicks out the spinebuster.
You have to wonder how much more it'll take.
But I think Cena's coming back. I think he'll come back at some point. Just not sure when. The Beal by Hanson to Jeff, and now Rowe coming in. Jeff just gets straight back up from the Beal. Are you kidding me? Flying punch. I think around with TNA. Hopefully he gets used better than he has been in WWE. I love how he's just gone straight after Michael Elgin. That could be a fun feud.
It might be cliche,
Twist of fate attempt.
it ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is ready.
Caught by Rowe. And Rowe's going to go for a knee strike here. We know it all too well. Busted open is Jeff. Matt Hardy off the apron, and I think the Raiders have had their fun. I think they're just wanting to become tag team champions here. Jeff reverses the attempt at the fallout. Headbutt. Now Jeff trying to desperately hold on to this match.
He's left wide open here. I don't think
Left hand by Rowe.
This is about to get bad.
Jawbreaker by Jeff. I think Eddie Edwards will be in WWE soon. I would like to see him in WWE, but I don't think that'll be anytime soon.
I think this one's over.
For a while there,
Forearm by Jeff.
take this match. It's a
Now working on the arm. This has been a... I don't even know who's going to win at this point. Jeff, what's he thinking? Going outside. Oh no. Swanton bomb. Oh, he's crashed and burned. Seth Rollins should get the Universal Championship back 100%. I beg he does. I hope he does. Try this again.
This one is over. That's how you use the
Matt Hardy able to counter. Jeff Hardy covered in crimson. He is hardcore in WWE's PG, yeah. They'd have to tone down his moveset a lot. Jeff has reversed the fucking fallout again. German suplex. Cover on Rowe now. Hanson coming in.
This is amazing.
Any means necessary. Hanson just taking out Jeff. Giving his tag team partner some time to recover. This has been a war. I knew it would be, but I didn't think the Hardys would be this resilient, especially Jeff. He's been in the ring for decades now. Like he's actually been wrestling for decades, and feels like he's been in the ring forever. Do you think AEW will invade WWE? I'd love to see it, but I don't think it'll. I don't know. It's an interesting idea. Jeff picking up Rowe. DDT. Rowe just try to escape. Jeff says he's going to delete the War Raiders. Right hand by Rowe. And Jeff is in some serious trouble once again. Drop down, leapfrog. Belly to belly. Brock is a no-show. He only shows up a week before the pay-per-view. I know. He's coming. He's going to be on Raw, I think, this week's Raw. Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's Raw. Rose sends the Hardys into each other. Now Jeff forced to go outside.
While the medical staff might say otherwise, this
and Rowe is just taunting Matt Hardy here with the leap taunts. Matt Hardy's thing. Drop down and leapfrog now to Hardy. The Matt variety who counters. Side effect blocked by Rowe. How many times have we seen this knee now? Matt Hardy busted open. Rowe called him up.
If he sticks this, he is done.
Into the corner.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
When this guy's on,
Well, actually, like, just neither of them want to finish it.
these athletes seem to have
Rowe tagging in Hanson now. Do you think Undertaker will be at SummerSlam? Do you think he will attack Bray Wyatt? Probably not. I don't think he'll be at SummerSlam. I don't think he'll attack Bray Wyatt either. It'd be interesting to see if he does, but I don't think he will. Jeff making his way back to the apron. Hanson knocking him down. Try to keep Jeff off the apron.
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE.
Into the corner now. Jeff knocked off the apron. Please just go. Is this some kind of joke? This is some kind of sick trick, isn't it? Every time I go for the fallout, they reverse it. Who's going to win, Seth or Brock? I hope Seth. If it's Brock, then I don't know why, but hopefully it's Seth. Rowe breaks out the pin. Matt Hardy. Stomping both men here. I think Undertaker will finally retire at WrestleMania. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Undertaker will ever retire. He's gonna wrestle forever. Working on the arm now. Inverted DDT to Hanson. Hanson's just taking it as if it's nothing. I remember about 15 minutes ago when the War Raiders were dominating. I feel like the more punishment done to Hardys, the more it's fueled them to get back into this match. It's a match we'll definitely see again, I think, if it's going to continue like this. Forearm by Jeff.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
Hanson, shoulder tackle. How do you feel finding about Harley Race? It sucks. But I think I don't know what, I can't remember what cancer it said he had, but it sucks that he's died to it.
How brave this superstar is for competing injured.
Jeff and Matt Rowe reversal.
What we're talking about here is essentially the equivalent of a hangnail. This might be it. Oh my! But he's got to capitalize now. As Jeff Hardy predicted.
Rowe already in the ring. Hardy Boys didn't notice, it seems. Rowe just helping out whoever he can. But yeah, no, it sucks about Harley Race. He was a legend as well, so it's even worse. Hardys versus War Raiders has been okay so far. I thought it'd be over by now, but I can't seem to put the Hardys down. Matt Hardy. Tornado DDT. Could be side effect time for Hanson. Reversal. Cross body. One absolute cross body there. Massive. Okay. Side effect connects this time. And Rowe breaking out the pin. This has been a war. Warriors should be Raw Tag Team Champions. Yeah, they should. I'd love to see that in real life. Hanson spinning forearm misses. Oh boy.
Barely got out of the way.
Jeff Hardy tags in.
Jeff and Matt tagging out again. Back on the arm.
Axe handle finds the mark. We have seen him here before.
Twist of fate.
Wow.
He's just going straight for the
He's got
cover.
it covered. Two. And he got a near fall out of it.
Hanson still with enough to fight out.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing
Pushing
around.
Hardy away.
He is rolling. Oh,
And a spinning
just
kick.
when you thought he had nothing left.
And Matt Hardy taken down. I think John Cena will win the WWE title for the 17th time. Yes, I'm not sure when, but he will do it. He has to do it.
This could be it.
This could be it. We've been thinking that for ages, Michael Cole. The reversing the way they do a leg drop, but it doesn't really matter. I think it's going to be over. The ref needs to make the count sometime this week. That'd be great.
Two. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're
Can't
witnessing
be
here.
bothered.
Unreal.
How'd he do that?
That's 2 times now the fallout. 2 times the kick out. Jeff Hardy. Doing everything he can here. War Raiders have had a lot of control this match, and you would think that it'd be over by now. You'd think we'd have Raw Tag Team Champions, but Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy just don't want to give up. And they've kicked out of a lot more than anyone could probably kick out of. One fallout usually finishes the match, but 2 fallouts to Jeff Hardy, no, it doesn't phase him. But let's go back into the UFC in the future without Paul Heyman. Yeah, Paul Heyman's an executive director of Raw. I think if Brock does leave and go back to UFC, I think Heyman will stay with WWE. At least I hope he does anyway. Jeff Hardy. Splash. Kick out by Rowe, just about.
He's still in this.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Here he goes.
Smackdown tag match has to top this. I don't know if it can. Down to the outside goes Matt again. Will this finally be it? Will this finally be the tag championships for the War Raiders? Of course it won't. Of course Jeff Hardy's going to reverse the tag finisher because it's Jeff fecking Hardy. Jeff Hardy knocks or flips, I guess, Rowe to the outside. What do I think of the 24/7 Championship? I think the 24/7 Championship is amazing.
Incoming.
Remember, you can win these titles by count out. Count out will still give the winning team the titles, but neither of these teams want to win by count out, especially after this war. We respect each other too much to leave it on a count out.
At what point do those thoughts creep in? Nice job breaking out of that.
Oh boy.
Plenty more work for him to do here.
4 count now. Jeff just stomping Rowe. Maybe at this point, if you're Hardy Boys, you might want to just get the count out.
Scoop slam.
Hurt Brock is going against John Jones, possibly. I don't know. I don't know. He's not going against him anytime soon. He's still in the WWE for now. Maybe after SummerSlam, he might take on John Jones. Maria Kanellis is the 24/7 champion. I don't know how they're going to pin her because she's pregnant. I don't know how they're going to take it off her. Rowe just patiently waiting for Hanson.
This has been, guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects.
Thanks. Can improvise. Top rope by Rowe. Oh, Hardy
Surprise reversal from Jeff Hardy.
manages to counter.
Jeff Hardy was able to get out of the way there.
Oh,
That'll mess up the back of your neck.
I'm going to be honest at this part. I don't think I care who wins this title match. Nearly half an hour I've been doing this match for. At this point, I don't think I even care. As long as I can move on to the next match sometime soon.
And now one more time.
One more time. Of course I care. I don't want... no! What?
Incredible. He's got him down. This is it. He might
Ron will
have
take
it.
the title from her, kissing a roll-up.
This is it.
Hanson just straight refusing. Put hers win the titles. DDT.
He has him right where he wants him.
Oh boy, twist of fate.
Great job escaping,
Rowe blocks
trying to
it.
turn this thing around. When this guy's on, look out.
The knee again. That's like the 10,000th knee we've seen in this match, and it's going to be a cover because I cannot be bothered anymore. Jeffrey Nero Hardy. Get your...
Oh man, what a hit.
Second.
Right off the apron.
Stay away. Forearm.
Look out, down he goes. And he might not get back up.
Will this finally be it? No, because the fucking game is screwed. Fight forever, they're literally doing that. Don't fight forever, I want this to end. If this goes to a time limit draw,
Irish whip.
I'd be annoyed, that's all I'm saying.
He looks for it once again.
Will it finally be the fallout? Will that finally end the match?
I think this is the beginning of the end.
The 900th double team finisher that I've done this match.
Going for broke. 1.
You better not, Jeff. You better not.
Team display.
Holy hell, what a tag match. What a war. Will I be happy when Ciampa returns? I'll be overjoyed. Ciampa needs to return soon.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of.
I mean,
Legendary
I know they're called War Raiders, but I think that's the biggest war they've been in to date. And that's including real life. That's even more than War Games. Ciampa versus Cole, yeah. It's a match I'd like to see. That's if Cole beats Gargano though at TakeOver Toronto.
But my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent
The amount of
WWE
times I
history.
had my double team finisher reversed, I literally want to cry.
Here are your winners.
War Raiders have just been in the biggest war.
Team and Hanson and Rowe.
Raw Tag Team Champions. Who will take them down?
If these guys choose to stay together,
That is the real
they have
question.
being one of the best
Braun is
duos
going to take it,
WWE
she's going to give it to her
has
husband,
ever
and Braun's
seen.
going to take it from him. Yeah, that would make more sense. Braun could take it from Mike, said Maria. Anyway, after that, we've still got more action to go, believe it or not. Somehow that's not the main event. Up next, we've got Smackdown Women's Championship, Smackdown Open. We'll see you in a second for that.
The uncertainty that has surrounded sports entertainment ends tonight, and it's happening next.
Well, after that
We're
absolute
gonna
war, I
settle
don't know
it
how
once
to
and
continue
for
the
all.
show, really, but I mean, we've still got more matches to go, so I can't really stop the show. I've still got this match and 4 more. Asuka, Charlotte, Ember Moon, Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Paige will all fight. Who will be the first SmackDown Women's Champion? This is another match that could go a long time as well. If you're still watching after that last war, then props to you, Jesus Christ. Obviously, there's timestamps in the description of the YouTube video, so you guys can switch to whatever match you want at the end of the day. Here we go. 6-pack Smackdown Open. Any woman was free to enter, and these are the 6 that entered first. So first, on our way to the ring is Asuka. And Asuka Had an incredible SmackDown debut. Her and Bayley put on the beautiful match in the first episode of SmackDown.
From Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
But now there's more on the line. Will we see the Empress become the first SmackDown Women's Champion?
She is hypnotic. She is mesmerizing. She is as dangerous as the day is long.
You are looking at a woman who single-handedly managed to change the entire complexion of the Raw Women's division.
An undefeated run in NXT. NXT Women's Champion. A title she relinquished willingly to head to Monday Night Raw.
So far we've had 4 new champions now. We've had Hideo Itami win the Cruiserweight Championship. We've had, forgotten, Jesus Christ, my mind. We have Mustafa Ali win the Intercontinental Championship. We had Ruby Riott, out of all people, win the Raw Women's Championship. And then after that, brutality. We have the War Raiders as Raw Tag Team Champions. Gargano will go on SmackDown when it moves to Fox. Yeah, I think he'll move up after this takeover. And I hope he goes to SmackDown. The dream matches he could have on that brand. Gargano versus Balor. Gargano versus Bryan. Gargano versus Nakamura. Oh. Opportunities are endless. Or the options, I should say, are endless. For the Queen. Gargano versus Ali as well. Yeah, that should be intense. What I'm looking forward to also is probably Gargano and Bryan. Anyway, Charlotte multiple times. I think she's 9-time women's champion now, which is way too much. But she is. And she could win yet another women's championship here in the SmackDown Women's Championship Open. Gargano versus Reigns, yeah, that would be. You wouldn't be able to pin either of them. Neither of them stayed down for a count of 3. Ember Moon now the 3rd woman in this SmackDown Women's Championship Open.
Ever so dangerous.
Should say Charlotte defeated Natalya, I believe, a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown. And Ember Moon got the victory over Kairi Sane.
From Dallas, Texas, Ember Moon.
Sorry if you can hear me drinking water, I'm just trying to get my voice back a little bit. It's got a long way to go in this show.
I gotta say, Byron, Ember Moon's athleticism is nothing short of amazing, which is why I'm so fired up for this match.
WWE Hall of Famer Booker T discovered Ember Moon, and when I asked Booker what it was about Ember that attracted him to her, he said, she's good.
This is going to be a hell of a show to try and edit together and put up on YouTube. It's going to be late when it gets on there. The Sheenom, the War Goddess, whatever you want to call her. She could be next SmackDown Women's Champion, but not if this woman could stop her. The man, Becky Lynch.
From Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
Possibly the favourite in this match, although I reckon they're all favourites. I reached rank 36 on my own channel.
Go ahead, Byron. Get head over here.
The reason I rank up so much is because I'm watching my own stream to make sure it runs okay. And Becky Lynch. I mean, she was the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion, like ever. So she wins it for the first time on Universe Mode. She's the first SmackDown Women's Champion in Universe Mode. It's kind of poetic. But will the man be able to get that SmackDown Women's title? Still 2 more women to enter, and here's one of them. The Hugger. The current SmackDown Women's Champion in real life.
Look who it is!
Bayley.
That's my line.
From San Jose, California, Bayley.
I'm gonna be honest with you, the Raw and Smackdown women's divisions are completely stacked with talent. Not only that, they've got the NXT women's division. In fact, all the women's divisions are full of talent.
Sounds to me, guys,
Full of wrestling ability.
ready to get this night started. They're not the only ones, Cole. It seems to
Bayley.
me that these superstars want nothing more than to get their hands on one another.
Has to allude at 5 other women if she wants to be SmackDown Women's Champion in real life and in universe mode. In real life, I believe she's facing Ember Moon, who is in this match as well, so maybe they'll come to blows.
Everybody's feeling hug life, except Corey.
One more woman to enter.
I think she just went.
I mean, she lost her match, but she definitely put on enough of a performance to earn this.
Who's in her house?
And
Forgot who she faced.
Chinlin, Paige.
Oh, she faced Becky Lynch, I'm pretty sure. Can't find my notes. There we are, yeah. Becky Lynch. But Paige deserves an opportunity here. The amount of disarmor she broke out of.
Paige has carved her own path, blazed her own trail, answered to nobody that she didn't want to. Paige is
Will
truly
Paige,
a
the SmackDown Women's
in
Champion.
WWE.
Gargano versus Rey will be a 7-star match. Yeah, 100%. I was just thinking SmackDown. Yeah, but Rey Mysterio. Who else? I'd love to see Gargano and Balor. That's another one I'd love. I think I already said that, but I'll say it again. Gargano and AJ. Oh, that's a mouth-watering match. Anyway. Let the madness commence. Ember Moon forearming Asuka straight away. Bayley and Charlotte going at it, and Paige and Becky renewing their rivalry. Ref almost went down again, but managed to keep his balance. Asuka putting the boots to Ember in the corner. Ciampa versus Gargano versus Cole. That'll be a fun match. I don't know who'd win though. They might do that when Ciampa comes back. Asuka working on the arm of Ember. Becky Lynch the first to go to the outside. I can't even see myself wrestle. Never mind, Bayley's on the floor first. Ember Moon. The ring is cleared now, and only Ember and Asuka remain in the ring. Forearm by Ember Moon. Drop down, leapfrog. Paige taking down Becky with clotheslines. Charlotte chopping Bayley. It's hard to keep up with all the action in a 6-pack challenge. Oh, face first goes Asuka. Whoever wins this will deserve it because the amount of talent here. All these women, I think, have held titles, whether it be NXT, Raw, SmackDown. They've all been women's champions in a brand. Bayley, Raw and SmackDown and NXT women's champions, won all 3 of them. Ember Moon, just the NXT women's title. Asuka, the NXT and SmackDown women's title. Becky Lynch, Raw and SmackDown. Charlotte, all 3 again. And Paige, well, the Divas title, but I guess that counts too. And also the NXT women's title, so all these women qualified to be in this match, I would say. Northern Lights, suplex. Yeah, Corey, try to draw up controversy because there's no fucking champion. Leg sweep by Ember. I'm sorry, they'll be swearing sometimes. If you don't like swearing, I apologise. It's just sometimes it will happen. I mean, I swore a lot of times not last match because I just wanted to get it over with. Fisherman driver sends Asuka to the outside, and the War Goddess lets out a war scream. And after Charlotte goes Ember. Belly to back suplex.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked
Hurricane Rana.
And guys, I can't help but wonder.
Now Bayley going after Ember Moon, real life rivals here. And one-on-one universe mode. Kick blocked by Ember. And now War Goddess goes for butterfly suplex. Bayley flips up but doesn't continue the punishment, and Ember Moon takes advantage of the Russian leg sweep. Asuka finally recovering. Snap suplex into a cover. Not sure why you would bring it up. It's an elimination match, unless of course I messed up and it's not. You'll see him rushing to break it up. I'm thinking it is elimination. Ember Moon kicks out of the pin from Asuka. We're now all back in the ring, all 6 women, or will be when Charlotte enters. Charlotte going after the War Goddess. Asuka sent to the outside, and it could be the Queen suplex. No, it's not. It's just a face buster. Queen suplex goes differently anyway. Northern Lights suplex by Ember. Rope break is still on. Not sure why rope break is still on. I thought I turned it off, but I guess I didn't. Fisherman Buster to Charlotte. This has just been an all-out carnage so far. Going to be an all-women Smackdown? I don't think so. They might in the future have their own like women's show, like as a new brand. Paige, do you mind? Thank you, Charlotte. Let's get this bitch. Let's get this bitch. Come on, Charlotte, work with me. Work with me. Oh God, how many times have you won the title and you can't even double team properly? No, you're not finishing your backbreaker. Feck off. Okay, maybe you are. Thank you. I want to double team with you. Paige now on the outside. Becky Lynch still recovering. Charlotte reverses Ember. This is the Queen suplex. And a kick out of the last second by Ember. I panicked myself there. Being honest with you. Asuka looking for, what is that? It looks like a Dragon Sleeper kind of move on Bayley. Is this called, hey, let's team up on Ember Moon Day? Okay, well I'm outside now, so why don't you fight each other? No, you're gonna keep going for me. Well, we know Becky and Charlotte have a history. History is putting it mildly. Bayley's eliminated.
This match. The Queen gaining momentum. Oh man! Oh, what impact! Paige just barely gets out of the way.
Sorry about that. Ember Moon and Paige. Oh, Asuka coming out as well. Ember Moon catching Asuka before she goes back in with the power slam. One elimination so far, and surprisingly, Bayley's out. I'm not even sure what eliminated her. I've not really kept up. Hard to keep up. Right hand. Asuka turns it around with a kick to the gut. Ember Moon on the outside. Reversal by Ember. Charlotte plants Paige. Are you? Charlotte pisses me off. Charlotte actually pisses me off. Charlotte with the back suplex to Asuka. I guess you sorted out my Asuka problem, but now I'm stuck against the ropes. Paige is going to come for me while I'm still here. Figure 8 attempt on Asuka. Ember Moon going for the cover.
She goes for the cover.
The ref focused on the submission.
Nope, she releases it.
Asuka doesn't tap out. And Paige, you could have kicked out ages ago, my friend. It was like 9 years ago I went for the pin. Ref was too busy with the other. I'm going to take a little break after this match, but I'll be back on to finish the rest of the matches a bit later. But obviously if you're watching on YouTube you won't know that. The Saudi Arabia event in November on a Friday. Yeah. Do you think Randy Orton will turn face after SummerSlam? No. I think it's a heel. Correction, I want to stay heel. Get away from me.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Or continue attacking me, I guess. Works too.
She comes up big with a reversal.
Kneed by Ember. I was thinking of going for the Eclipse, but Asuka's smartly gone into the corner to avoid it. Or she had gone smartly into the corner to avoid it. Ember Moon doesn't have enough in the tank to go for the Eclipse. Goes for a knee drop instead. Becky and Charlotte fighting tooth and nail on the outside. Now will Ember try the Eclipse.
One way or another.
She's calling Asuka up for it.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
The Eclipse.
Game, set, match. This one is over. 2, 3.
And Asuka's out.
Back in from the floor. She is on fire.
Paige try and go for a rampage. Excuse me.
Impactful will jar your spine.
Excuse me, Paige. I don't think so. Off the ropes now goes Paige. The only woman still in this match who lost before Backlash. Bayley was the other one. She's been eliminated for a few minutes now. Paige takes down Bayley in the corner. Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Paige and Ember Moon. The final four. And outside the ring goes Ember. Becky just forearming Paige. Like I said, these two had their match against each other on Smackdown a few weeks ago. Oh, Paige turning over. Becky Lynch into the Boston Crab. Will it be a tap out from the man? She holds on. So Bayley eliminated by Asuka. Asuka eliminated by Ember. Still 4 women to be eliminated in this match. The Exploder on Paige. Will that do the job? No, it won't. Paige kicking Becky away. What do you think of Shane McMahon best in the world gimmick? He's a cunt, but he's meant to be a cunt, so it works well. He's performing it well. You meant to hate him and you do, so he does well with it. The disarmer now with Paige tap. Paige escapes.
She's out. She escapes the hold. Just when it looked like her night was over, too.
Triple threat in this match. Becky go after Paige. Paige go after Ember. Becky Lynch with a suplex. And now we're down to Ember and Becky in the ring. Charlotte still recovering on the outside. Suplex into a cover. Becky kicks out.
She's still in this one.
Charlotte gets taken down by Ember Moon. Ember not playing favourites in this match. She'll take down whoever she has to become SmackDown Women's Champ.
Oh, nasty impact.
In the corner now. Becky on Charlotte. Ember Moon's going to do a 2 for 1. Nice answer, but don't swear next time. Sorry, I'm used to swearing. But no, basically he's performing as he should be. People are meant to hate him and they do, is what I'm trying to get at. I'm sorry for swearing. Forearm by Ember. Now taking Charlotte into the corner. And the clothesline. The War Goddess. Notices Paige is coming back in.
She's a lady that can crank it up at the drop of a hat.
Paige counters. And we're about to see the Paige Turner. Ember. Roll it to the outside so she can't get pinned. Smart maneuver. What the heck is Paige thinking? Oh. Oh. I see. Off the ropes. Suicide dive to Charlotte.
Wow, what a move by Paige.
I don't think I've ever seen Paige do a suicide dive. I might be wrong though.
Something you see often for the Queen. Yeah, I love
Crowd here. Backlash chanting, this is awesome. And they ain't wrong. Becky going after Paige now. Paige was busy going after Charlotte. Ember Moon still recovering. Becky sends Paige back in. Charlotte now recovered as well. It's going to be a triple threat with these women because Ember's still. She's almost recovered. Oh, Charlotte and Becky. A rivalry that's going to go down in history, I think. Go well one with each other once again. Ember Moon recovering. Back inside. Do Sami Zayn should face Aleister Black? I think he is facing Aleister Black, right? I think that was confirmed for SummerSlam. That could be interesting if it is. I'm not sure though. I can't remember if it was confirmed or if it was just a rumor. Leave me alone, Becky. I'm busy. Okay. That's cool. No, that's cool. I was trying to eclipse Paige on the outside, but apparently Becky's had other plans. And now she's pinning Ember Moon. Kick out. It was made for SummerSlam. Yeah, that should be interesting. I think Aleister Black will win again, obviously, but Sami Zayn can take a lot of punishment, so it should be interesting. Becky Lynch, has she got the arm? She has. Ember Moon may tap here. Oh no, it's the head I believe it's working on. The head and the arm. She's grasped the arm, but it's working on the head as well with the head scissors. Ember Moon fights her way out. Now Charlotte is getting her ass involved like she always does. Back suplex. And disarming out to Charlotte. That was a smart move. Becky was pretending that she was going to go for Ember. Why is Paige breaking it up? It's literally an elimination match. Black will kill Zayn. Yeah, he will. He'll murder him with a black mass. I can't wait to see it if that match is actually true. Dragon Sleeper now by Paige.
Clearly not what she was hoping for when she applied his hold.
Ember Moon for the 10th time recovering on the outside.
She escapes. Talk about coming up clutch, guys.
Every time it seems to be a triple threat match because Ember Moon always seems to get a lot of punishment done to her and then ends up being sent to the outside. He didn't kill across will go in WWE. If he's not satisfied, I read a thing that he wasn't satisfied with being an Impact anymore, something like that. But if he does leave, then yeah, I think he'll go to WWE. I think he'll have a good run as well. I think he'll probably go to NXT first though. They'll build him up like they build all the other NXT guys up. I have got 3 finishers. No, not okay, you've got me. How's she got me? I wasn't even, to be honest, I wasn't fully looking. Backbreaker by Paige. Am I really outside the ring again? Okay, I'm over to the apron. Right hand, and now Ember Moon has Paige in position. The Eclipse. Perfectly connected. Paige kicks out of the Eclipse. Charlotte now got a hold of Ember Moon, taking down the leg. Sitting out on the leg as well. Charlotte, odd thing is she knows she's the queen. Self-proclaimed, but she's still the queen. Boston Crab on Ember Moon.
She better do something fast.
Becky Lynch, I believe, German suplex Paige. I'm not really paying full attention. I'm just busy trying to get out this submission, which is successful. Boston Crab escaped.
You sound surprised, Cole. Come on. There's no way she was going to tap to that. The Irish
Ember Moon calling up Charlotte Flair.
This one's for good measure. A few inches off there. Inches? She missed by at least a foot, Cole.
He'll never guess who's back outside the ring again.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
Ember missing the Eclipse on Charlotte and goes back outside.
Look out!
Charlotte with a crossbody attempt, caught by Becky and a slam. Paige. Shots to the back now. It's down to a one-on-one. Made a fantasy booking on an AEW Invasion. Sounds promising. I've not really been watching too much AEW if I'm being completely honest. I've watched it here and there, but
that's pure power, guys.
I don't really watch a lot of it. Becky Lynch inverted DDT to Paige. Our crossface on Paige. This might eliminate the anti-diva. You always tell me what I have. Go for it. Why are you this is an elimination match. Why are they breaking up submissions and everything? You could more than welcome to tell me if you like. I just don't get why things are getting broken up. Might as well go for it again. She's still down. She's running away. Never mind.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Excuse me. Why am I stuck in the ropes? Why am I stuck in the... I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. I'm stuck in the ropes. I know that much is true. The truth is that I am stuck in the ropes and I don't want to be in those ropes stuck. Becky Lynch. Ember Moon's legs. Stunt puller on the leg there. Charlotte. Right hand. Becky with the right hand of her own. Big exploder. Charlotte rolls out. Ember Moon. Clothesline. And Becky Lynch in perfect position.
She's got something in mind.
Will she taste the eclipse? Ember Moon connects.
We may be looking at our winner here, guys. She goes for the cover.
Becky kicks out. The Eclipse just can't get anyone down for the count. Go away, Paige. But actually, stay there, Paige. Okay, it's not staying there, is it?
This is it. Incoming.
Oh, she tried the Eclipse again, but Paige sorry, step, not stomped. Step just out of the way. The PTO now, I believe, is what Paige is going for here. The Cloverleaf. Not a PTO, I apologize. Ember Moon kicks off Paige. Crucifix takedown. My booking will start. WWE, the WWE is now, and there's 300 men in the attack room area. I'm getting down because Charlotte's going to go for me, isn't she? Get away from me. Get away from me, Charlotte. Don't natural selection me. Go for Paige. That sounds like a fun start. Paige catches Charlotte. Rampage. And Ember wanted to take the cover for herself. Okay, fair enough. Will that be it for Charlotte? I think Ember just let Paige have the pin there. I think Charlotte has been eliminated. Becky, reversal. Ember out for the 9th time this match. Charlotte Flair needs to watch out because Becky is going for a disarmer. Will Charlotte tap to the disarmer?
Look at this.
Paige is... I don't get it. I don't physically understand why these guys are breaking up each other's stuff. Paige with a cover on Charlotte now. And Charlotte out. We're down to Paige, Ember, and Becky. Thankfully, Paige has gone for Becky. Gives me more time to recover. Into the post goes Paige. And this is going to be an incredibly long pay-per-view. This could go 4 hours. My first Universal No pay-per-view could go 4 hours. Jesus Christ. This is 4 hours. Just imagine WrestleMania when I get there. Becky Lynch sends Paige back in. You set her up, Becky. You set her up. You set that bitch up, Becky. You get her. Becky, yes, you set her up. Go for it, Becky. I was trying to sneak an Eclipse in. Paige with a jawbreaker. I messed myself up here. It's not gone well. Not gonna plan. Are you kidding me, Paige? You can just go around that way, could you? You had to be around the other way. Oh, damn it. Paige avoids. Crucifix and roll up. Just before the 3. Enziguri by Ember.
Keep your eye on this one.
Now, interestingly enough, Ember's going for Becky.
Looking good here, guys. Look at this.
Oh, Ember avoiding the kick. Face first off the announce table. Sending Becky back into the ring. Paige with a kick. Ember just trying to survive.
Back inside the ring now.
Uh-oh. Suplex by Becky Lynch. What Bayley? I've never had more recovery in a match with anyone than I have with Ember Moon.
She might have it. She better do something.
Paige
fast.
looking for a crossface. She's trapped the leg. Will she get revenge on Becky Lynch here? Will she tap Becky out?
Corey, she releases the hold.
No, she releases it. Becky refusing to tap.
On paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Paige and Becky just fighting tooth and nail here. Ember's still recovering. Granted, all these women take a lot of punishment, but I don't think I've seen anyone recover more in my life than Ember. And now Paige looking to tap Becky out.
Does Becky Lynch even know where she is?
The clover leaf on Becky Lynch.
The anatomy isn't supposed to be.
Becky's tapped. Ember Moon's back in. I'll read that in a second. It's a long load of reading. It could be all here.
Going for the big one.
The Eclipse.
Emphatically delivered. The shoulders are down. Where is she finding the strength to continue? Wow, I am impressed.
Going to the top. High risk.
SummerSlam happens and Seth Rollins from the Universal Championship and turns heel with Paul Heyman. And the bloody Roman Reigns gets pushed into the arena after the three-headed men attack him, and there are Cody Rhodes, John Moxley, and Chris Jericho. Interesting combo. The final, possibly the final Eclipse. Will Ember Moon become SmackDown Women's Champion? Yes, she will. What a match. Ember Moon,
That match might go down as one
the
of the best
inaugural
matches in WWE
SmackDown
history.
Women's Champion on Universe Mode. How many eclipses did it take to keep Paige down, for the love of Christ?
When any
She kicked
superstar,
out of
man
two,
or woman, is able to
and the
find
third
a
one
way
there
to
just
win
after
matches
that.
entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should
Went
be
for the Eclipse
grateful
so many
and
times,
really
either it
proud.
got
Some
kicked out
great
of
stuff.
or I just missed. So I was trying to sneak one in and I couldn't sneak it in properly. That sounds like a good AEW takeover story though, to be honest.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again.
Especially with them all being
and
former
again.
WWE guys. That'll make it more interesting. Anyway, I need a break. Obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, you won't notice the break because it'll all be edited together, but I'm going to go for a little break and I'll come back and do the rest of the matches.
And that's
Up
what
next
we
after this will be Dean Ambrose defending his United States Championship against Bobby Lashley,
very soon
but that
competing in the
will be in a
main
little
event.
while.
Wow, do you think Austin liked this match? This
On the
crowd
Raw
is
after
absolutely
AEW takeover with Seth and Heyman. I'll listen to the rest of your plan in a bit, Mark. I'm just going to take a break for a bit. Ember Moon, SmackDown Women's Champion.
Here next.
We have one of our breakout talents against an imposing adversary.
Always a little special.
Well, before
when the
this
title's
show, I
on
would have
the
said
line.
this would probably been the most brutal match, but we've had quite a few brutal matches tonight. We had not TJP, who is it? Hideo Itami and Buddy Murphy. Thought I said TJP. Hideo and Buddy on the kickoff show, tearing chunks out of each other just to be Cruiserweight Champion. And then we had the War Raiders and the Hardy Boys just destroy each other for some Raw Tag Team titles. Which, I mean, they're fighting for everything there, but those are just tag team titles at the end of the day. And I mean, this is no odds barred, and I don't even know if it'll top what we've seen tonight. Anyway, we'll get into it.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the United States Championship.
And here comes the almighty Bobby Lashley.
When you talk about power,
And we already know he's back to dominate. In the Fatal 4-Way #1 Contenders match on Raw, he dominated Batista, Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. Turn this opportunity. And now it's up to Dean Ambrose to try and stop him.
one of the most impressive athletes.
This is
ever
going to
step
be
foot in
a brawl.
WWE ring. A successful mixed martial
It's going to take a lot to put both these men down. We know how much it'll take to put Bobby Lashley down. You saw in the Fatal 4-Way, spears, power slams, Batista bombs, didn't get the job done.
Away from WWE, but he had unfinished business.
But Dean Ambrose went through hell to win that United States Championship, so
is on a track to do just that.
both these men have been through hell, I guess, to get to this point. And here comes the United States Champion. I believe he last pinned Kurt Angle in a 6-pack challenge to win that United States Championship. I can't remember who he pinned last, but he won the 6-pack challenge to the United States Championship because, I mean, he's wearing it around his waist.
Big time singles matches on deck here, and Byron, what
Two-time United States champion now.
Given the shape these superstars appear to be
Only the
in
second
tonight,
champion to hold the United States Championship in WWE and the United States Championship in New Japan. Of course, New Japan doesn't matter here. Obviously, now in real life, he's John Moxley, not Dean Ambrose, but I'm still keeping him in my universe. I'm still calling him Dean Ambrose. For 2K19 at least. He might undergo a name change if I go into 2K20 and continue this universe mode, but Ambrose is Ambrose for now. And he and Lashley are going to destroy each other for this United States Championship. This should be a fun match. Oh, we're getting ring announcements.
From Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley looking prepared. And the fun fact here,
Introducing the champion.
I'll say after in a minute.
From Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Dean M. Rose.
Fun fact here, this will be the only time there's ring announcements because Dean Ambrose
Hope you're ready.
is the only one who came into Backlash with a title. So that's why there's ring announcements, in case anyone's wondering. Nobody else is going to get ring announcements like this because nobody else is champion. I mean, they are now and they'll get that for Extreme Rules most likely, but because Dean Ambrose is the only champion heading into the pay-per-view, he's the only one that will get ring announcements. And him and Bob... Oh, he wanted to test the strength of Bobby Lashley, I think.
Going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one
You guys are just countering each other out of the gate.
Hard for tonight. This one definitely stood out as one you
Never
don't
mind.
wanna miss.
Oh, down on the shoulder goes Ambrose. Ambrose has only held the title for a couple of weeks, and this could be his hardest title defense during his reign. It might be his only title defense. He could lose. These guys are going to brawl. This isn't going to be your technical match. This is going to just be all out fighting. Ambrose picking up Lashley. Air raid siren.
One of my favorites.
Lashley catching Ambrose in a suplex. Ambrose. Neck breaker. Elbow.
Challenger's starting to falter.
Remember, no DQ, no count out. All you need to do is just win the title within the ring. Dean Ambrose can't escape on a disqualification or count out. He has to pin or submit Lashley, which could be the hardest task for anyone. He made it to the semi-finals of the Universal title tournament, and he won #1 contenders match. Was it semi-finals? Sorry, quarterfinals of the Universal title tournament. And he won the #1 contenders match against 3 of the biggest powerhouses on the Raw roster. Of course, Lashley powerhouse in his own right, but doesn't understate it. Oh, welcome back, Mark. You can tell me your AEW takeover plan now. Slamming down Ambrose. Raw kicks off with Seth and Heyman along with Rhodes, Moxley, and Jericho. Okay, Ambrose lying away for Lashley to get up in a short fist. Remember, these guys that have to stay in the ring, they can take this fight anywhere. A leg drop off the second rope from Ambrose.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little
Lashley powering Ambrose down onto the mat and the clubbing blow to the back. Kick to the back now. Lashley stomping out Dean Ambrose. Ambrose kicks out. It's way too early, and Ambrose hasn't been through daily enough punishment yet. Ambrose, I'm pretty sure I had 2 reversal stocks, but sure, Ambrose fights out. Lashley reverses into a neckbreaker, and this is the first time the action's gone to the outside. And it may not be the last. Bobby Lashley, that knee. Now Lashley with back elbows to Ambrose towards the barricade, and a right hand, vicious clothesline actually, sorry, not right hand. Takes down Dean Ambrose. Ambrose catches out Lashley with a short fist. I can speak English, would be great. Into the barricade goes Lashley. Ambrose with the right hand.
Doesn't mean we can't see an upset here tonight.
Into the post now. Goes the Almighty. Straight off it. I'm no expert, but I think it's going to take more than one finisher to put down Lashley from what we've seen. Punch combination now by Ambrose. Jesus Christ. I think Ambrose is hungry for blood.
Both of these superstars looking a little
Kick to the abdomen by Lashley. That was vicious. These guys will destroy each other just for the United States title. Both these men former United States champions, obviously. Ambrose is a current one again. Lashley held it all the way back in 2006, I want to say. Into the apron goes Lashley. Oh, face first. Here we go. Oh, pounding down on Lashley.
That should do it.
EC3 of the War Raiders covered. They fight Rhodes, Moxley, Jericho, the rest of the AEW's main roster. Show up and attack EC3 and the War Raiders. Doesn't sound bad actually. That sounds like an interesting. They're doing something with EC3 anyway. Interests me.
Championship is on the line.
It's actually not a WWE Championship. It's the United States Championship. Michael, WWE Championships in a couple matches. Oh, clothesline. We've got a Smackdown Tag Team Championship ladder match after this. Then the 2 out of 3 falls match for the WWE Championship. And then the main event, Brock Lesnar taking on Drew McIntyre for the Universal title. And since this match went outside, it hasn't gone back in yet.
That'll hinder your modeling career.
And now Ambrose picking up the stairs. Going to line up Lashley, I think, here for some sort of punishment with the stairs. Lashley getting up to his feet. Ambrose lying in wait. And the stairs knocked down Lashley. Ambrose tries the stairs again. Lashley counters.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
And now Lashley clubbing Ambrose down. It seems like the stair shot did absolutely nothing to the almighty clothesline into the apron. Military press to a slam again on the rest of the bottom part of those steps. Into the ring now goes Lashley. Or Lashley sends Ambrose, I should say.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Uh-oh.
It might be cliche, but it's
Ambrose
true.
blocks the vertical suplex. And a suplex. Into the ring now. Comes Ambrose with a chair. He's just going to pound away on Lashley.
Gives new meaning to have a seat.
This is going to be some sort of brutal no holds barred match.
New meaning to
Ambrose doesn't hold back on Lashley. He's one of the toughest guys in the business. EC3 and the Warrior just get saved by Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, and New Day, Finn Balor, and Rey Mysterio. Interesting.
He's looking at it.
Military press. Into a power slam on the chair.
Maybe looking at our winner here, guys.
We may have a new United States champion. Ambrose fights out.
Kick out of that. Have to put in a little
I mean, he is Ambrose after all. I think that's going to finish. That's going to be it on. You must be out of your mind. Side slam by Lashley. And he's looking to line up Ambrose for the finish here, the spear. And he connects with it. Ambrose just gets his shoulder up. Lashley's trying to find his quick victory here. Doesn't want to go for too much more punishment. He's busted open, so... Jawbreaker by Ambrose. I think he was looking for dirty deeds, but Lashley countered it in a shoulder tackle, elbow drop.
When this guy's on, look out.
counter here.
Military press slam attempt again. Ambrose fights out. Oh dear. Raining more fists down on Lashley, and that's going to hurt because Lashley's already busted open. Oh boy. Lashley tried to protect himself, but Ambrose is like a maniac. Ambrose wants to keep his United States Championship, of course. Lashley wants to take it from him.
The WWE Championship.
Both of these men as tough as each other, which means it's going to be a compelling match. Ambrose scraping Lashley's face along the rope. That's not going to help the facial wound. And a right hand. And Ambrose wants the applause.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
No, Ambrose taking Lashley across the ropes.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think
What's he
even
thinking?
realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh, throat first.
Lashley just
Drop kick blocked by Lashley. And fans booing here. Seems like the United States champion to retain. Claw on the shoulder of Ambrose.
fumes here, guys.
I think we know what this is.
Armbar attempt by Lashley. Okay. Alright.
Is he done?
I didn't realise Lashley was... I mean, I know he's done MMA and stuff, but I didn't realise he was a armbar professional.
He was going to tap for
Clothesline takedown by Ambrose.
In a major way, too. He's stalking his opponent from the
Top
to
rope
the
it goes.
Look at this.
Ambrose with the elbow. Perfect connection. Oh, Ambrose
from behind, roll through.
looking to finish off. Dirty deeds.
Oh, my. Now that's shoulders down. Championship on the line. New champion. And he kicks out.
Lashley fights out. And not only does he fight out, he takes down Ambrose from the arm. Now Lashley deadlifting Ambrose as if he's not even hit by a Dirty Deeds. Powerbomb. Some style of maneuver. I'm not sure if it's a powerbomb or what. Ambrose kicks out of it, whatever it is.
I thought for sure that was it.
Like I said, both these men as tough as each other.
And it's reversed.
And across the ropes again goes Lashley's head. I think not Bobby Lashley, did Ambrose just trying to exacerbate that wound. Now Ambrose. Oh, batter up.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
Batter up here for Ambrose. Lashley counters. Short fist by Ambrose. Oh, he's trying to get a ref. I'm not sure why, but he goes for it. Lashley trips him. Not trips him, but flips him. Words are difficult. I'll read that in a second, Mark. Right hand by Lashley. Sorry if I'm breathing heavy, I can't help it. Power slam. Ambrose blocking Lashley. And where is Ambrose going now? What's Ambrose thinking? Oh, it's like his own personal playground in there. He's got a trash can, he's got some chairs. Oh dear. Ambrose just looking at the weapons on offer, I think. Lashley not coming over, going back into the ring. He's like, nah. And Lashley coming back out. Ambrose just clubs him down.
He's in a bad spot, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if he hightails it through the crowd. You should go with him, Byron.
Uh-oh. Lashley now in the crowd. Ambrose coming in too. Haymakers. Lashley blocks. Ambrose blocks. This is just an all-out brawl right now. Lashley and Ambrose going into the crowd here. Headbutt. A facebuster blocked by Lashley. Managing to shift his weight. And Lashley refusing to battle Ambrose there in case, I don't know, in case something happens, I suppose. Lashley just trying to make some space. Raw ends week 3. The AEW's Rhodes, Moxley and Jericho go face to face with Shane, Triple H and Vince. Shane, Triple H and Vince get blooded by 3 masked men there. AJ Styles, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. That actually sounds really fun. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Lashley posing, doesn't realise Ambrose is back in. Takeover by Ambrose. On the Raw after Roman Reigns returns and attacks AEW. Against the ropes now. Oh, the lunatic Lariat might be on its way. Oh, beautiful takedown by Ambrose. Cover. Will that do the job?
And he manages to get the shoulder up. Wow,
Lashley able to fight out again. Ambrose is working on that face. Try to exacerbate that wound, try to make the blood trickle down his face. Lashley powers out. And the almighty Bobby Lashley feels like he's in control of this match. And I mean, currently I wouldn't say he was lying.
WWE Championship.
Try to clothesline Ambrose out of the ring instead, going for a move off the ropes. Swinging neck breaker. Now Lashley. Blocked by Ambrose. And some more punishment. Lashley might have some sort of concussion. I don't think Ambrose cares. He came in knowing what it was going to take to keep Lashley down. Or not knowing, but I think he might be finding out here. DDT on the apron.
Here we go. Take a look at this again. Yeah, that was nice.
And that might keep Lashley out of commission. How many replays do you want? Look at Lashley's face. When I said this wasn't going to be the bloodiest match, I lied. Jesus Christ. Ambrose is making backlash to the Ambrose Asylum. Lashley's getting up and Ambrose is letting him.
Escapes trouble there.
Lashley trying to escape. Ambrose here, escape trouble. Escape Ambrose's cruelty, I guess. I mean, what sort of sin man thinks like this? Oh God. He's not going to plant him for the table. Dirty deeds. That has got to be it. He just needs to get Lashley in the ring now. Crowd chanting this is awesome. He just needs to get Lashley in the ring and that's got to do it. There's absolutely no way Lashley's fighting up from that. I know he's Bobby Lashley, but Lashley over the steps. Ambrose just trying to get him into the ring. Top rope. I'm guessing Ambrose isn't done yet. That DDT for the table would have taken any mortal man down. But, I mean, he's not a mortal man if you know Lashley. Ambrose getting the fans on his side here, and here we go. The lunatic. I'm not going to call him lunatic fringe because that's just dumb. The lunatic actually sounds kind of cool. And the bulldog. And off the ropes comes Ambrose. Crossbody and the flying fists. And I think you know what's coming out next. Ambrose. Dirty deeds right on the chair.
Nicely done. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. 3.
And nobody is as crazy as Dean Ambrose. He retains his United States title. He went to extreme measures to keep Bobby Lashley down. Punches, DDTs, chairs, baseball bats, whatever it took.
Again and again and again. Epic.
Dean Ambrose is
There's good,
mental.
Great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just
DDT on the apron, a DDT for the announce table, and he finishes off with a DDT on the chair. And Dean Ambrose doesn't lose his title to Bobby Lashley straight away. He manages to retain. And up next, another brutal match. It doesn't stop. There's going to be a triple threat tag team ladder match between the Undisputed Era, New Day, and Heavy Machinery. Well, I'm not going to talk about how much brutality there's been. All I'm saying is this match doesn't help the brutality factor. All I'm saying is this is going to just join in with the brutality. A Clash of Champions is New Day versus Styles' Club. Roman Reigns versus John Moxley in a street fight. And Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes and Chris Jericho versus Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Some big fights there, to be fair. Oh, here we go.
Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your longest reigning tag champs
And feel the power. It's a New Day. Yes, it is. Here come the representatives of the New Day in this match. Xavier Woods and Big E. Obviously, we saw Kofi Kingston in that triple threat Intercontinental Championship match to open the show. Unfortunately, came up short. But will the New Day come up short, or will they be able to win this ladder match? Excuse me, what is this lag? The stream looks like it's skipping frames.
Your bootios would like
I don't need this. I'm already
Have a censored system.
like 7 matches in, I think now. Hold on. Yeah, 7 matches in. For these last 3 matches, just go flawlessly. That'd be great. Then you can lag as much as you want, wherever you want. The New Day want to leave with some titles. And since they haven't got the Intercontinental Championship, they want to go
they love to have fun,
and
but
pick up
they're
the tag
tough as they
titles.
go.
But here come Heavy Machinery, barely beating AOP to earn this match. I should say the New Day defeated Gallows and Anderson, I think, to earn their way into this ladder match. And the only reason it's a ladder match is because Kyle O'Reilly picked for it to be a ladder match, because he won the triple threat to determine the stipulation. AEW win all of their matches on the road to Survivor Series. It's a good way to get them over.
Big victory tonight would certainly lead to a few oat sodas after the match tonight.
For everyone's wondering why I'm talking about AEW and stuff, a guy in the chat called Mark
Individuals.
is telling me about how he would make, how he's got fantasy booking for the AEW takeover, which actually sounds pretty fun. It sounds like a good story. Here comes the final team to enter.
Here comes the Undisputed Era.
The only 2 in action from the Undisputed Era. Roderick Strong couldn't qualify for the Intercontinental title match. And Adam Cole didn't qualify for the WWE title match. But Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish defeated the Ascension in quite a competitive match to get their way into this match. And now the Ascension are losing to Rhino, so fallen down quite far in the past month. Must need a big victory. Back on track, but this isn't about the Ascension. They're not in this match. This is about the Undisputed Era. This is about Heavy Machinery. This is about the New Day. Most importantly, it's about the Smackdown Tag Team Championships.
These were 2 men that had a reputation that preceded them after their success.
All 6 of these men, besides Heavy Machinery, have been in ladder matches.
Ever since showing up on NXT.
New Day and Heavy Machinery lining up together may try to take out the Undisputed Era. It might work together to try and take out O'Reilly and Fish, and that's not fair on the Undisputed Era's part.
And we're underway with 6 of WWE's top superstars going at it.
Xavier Woods after O'Reilly. Those are after Bobby Fish, and Big E after Tucker Knight. Kyle O'Reilly with a scintillating kick. Big E now outside the ring. So the objective is for one person in the team to climb to the top of the ladder and retrieve the titles. And that's the way you become tag champion. Xavier Woods being controlled by O'Reilly. Bobby Fish controlling Otis Dozovic. I love these triple butterfly suplexes. Oh, the last one's easy. Never mind. Those are getting shut down by O'Reilly. O'Reilly seeing his teammate. Forearm, but Woods. Oh, Northern Light suplex. And the Undisputed Era may be in trouble here because now Xavier switched his attention to Bobby Fish. These guys working together on Bobby Fish, it looks like. Kyle O'Reilly out on the outside. Never mind. Xavier Woods proving it's every man for himself.
Vicious strike.
Backbreaker by Fish. Now knocks down Dozovic. Knee drop to the back. The big horses, Big E and Tucker Knight are just going to work on each other on the outside. Remember, it's not about whether you're inside or outside, it's about who climbs the ladder and who will get SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Undisputed Era are in a pickle right now, but Bobby Fish catches Dozer. And O'Reilly turns around on Woods as well. Dozovic to the outside. Neck breaker connects. And O'Reilly the first to collect a ladder. Will he be the first to climb the ladder and retrieve the titles? Kyle O'Reilly accidentally hits Bobby Fish. You try to hit Otis, I'm pretty sure. Not Bobby Fish to the outside. Bit of miscommunication there between the Undisputed Era. Tucker Knight gets neck breakered. Those are working on Big E. Kyle O'Reilly just biding his time. His time has been bided. Planting down on the knee. Bobby Fish getting up early. Now Fish going for the ladder. Those are blocking O'Reilly and just throwing him away. Fish good at work on Big E with the ladder.
These superstars really do appear to be in peak physical condition here tonight, which isn't surprising considering what's on the line here.
Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly are controlling the ring right now. Xavier Woods and Otis, Dozovic on the outside.
There may be no coming back from this. From my standpoint, it seems like he underestimated
Big E reversing O'Reilly, and that's not good for Undisputed Era. O'Reilly and Fish just fighting for their lives right now. Otis falls over and brainbuster by O'Reilly. This is the opening. Undisputed Era. Those are knocks down O'Reilly, and that's not going to be. It's not going to be time yet. That's a lot of matches. I'll read them in a second. My chat works on my phone, that'd be great. But it doesn't seem to be. I'm getting beaten up. Not sure what Dozovic's thinking, but O'Reilly catching him. Shin breaker. Make sure. Let me just look at my chat on my phone, please. O'Reilly with the combo. You can hear the door closing. It's my house door, obviously. I don't know why people always seem to slam it, but they do. O'Reilly plants Dozer. Oh, I think Dozer's just been busted open. Tucker Knight on the outside. O'Reilly with a kick.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
So series of Young Bucks versus the War Raiders, Adam Page versus Ali, AJ Styles versus Rey Mysterio, MJF versus Gargano, Seth Rollins versus EC3, Cody Rhodes, Moxley, Jericho, and the Lucha Brothers versus Roman Reigns, Triple H, Shane McMahon, Finn Balor, and Randy Orton. They sound really intriguing, to be honest. That would be interesting if they ever did a takeover, like a whatchamacallit, AEW takeover. Bobby, please, I've got the fucker.
Yeah, and he's feeding off it right now. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Bobby, climb. Oh, just get him, to be honest. You know you want to hit him. Just hit him. Okay. He's screwed over by my teammate here. Oh, there we go. Holy moly, was that so difficult? Big E pulling out the ladder. Bobby Fish tried to just grab the titles quickly. Xavier Woods has noticed. First up the progress in Big E. Oh boy. AEW win all the matches and Randy Orton and Finn Balor joined AEW. Oh damn. I'm gonna be honest, I thought the WWE ones would win because it's like the big sort of pay-per-view, but that's a good twist to have on it actually. Suplex. Brings Woods back in. Can you go away? I'd like to just fight one person and not 6 at a time. Oh, O'Reilly being sent to the outside, it looks like. Oh, okay, Xavier. Alright. Okay, so it looks as if Otis and Xavier are in cahoots here. Tucker and Big E have missed the memo. Oh, O'Reilly takes Tucker off the ladder. Xavier's more pressing matters than just try to fight me right now. Okay. If you're aware of this. Biggie, please. Okay. Cool. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. I knew it was going to be difficult, but I didn't know it was going to be this bloody difficult. Are you ready for the good stuff? That isn't the good stuff? Okay, I'm ready for the good stuff. That sounds good enough, to be honest. Big E sending Fish out on the ladder. Big E could literally climb the ladder right now. Tucker's climbing it. Big E's just watching. What is wrong with Biggeth Eith? Yeah, thank you, Big E. For God's sake. God, you finally sprung into action. Big E's just watching. Bobby Fish is still out of that ladder. Finally getting up now. I mentioned him. He's like, oh, I am here.
And Tucker Knight evades that one. He wants to do this in the ring. Suplex. Whoa, the ladder hits. Jeez, that's gonna hurt. What a stop.
Oh, Lord, I just want to put someone on the ladder. I'm going back on the ladder, ain't I? This game makes me upset.
Oh, you cannot take your own. Look at this.
Xavier Woods just put Bobby Fish through the ladder. Undisputed Era in dire straits here. Xavier Woods isn't even done. Xavier Woods is not even finished. Lost in the woods on the outside. I think Bobby Fish is done. I think it might be a Kyle O'Reilly effort only. Feckin' hell, I can't keep up. Oh, what just even happened? I had to watch that back on my stream. Oh, I don't even, I couldn't tell you. I watched it back and I still can tell you. Can you, how about you leave the Undisputed Era alone for a little while? Good idea. I'm just gonna take a break. Fish is ready to go back in. Alright, let's go together. Start wrecking cunts. Sorry, excuse me, start wrecking people. Xavier and Bobby Fish are going to have a rivalry for the ages.
Gets him in position. This is
Dude,
not
can
going
go away.
Bobby
Lashley, Bobby Fish looking for the fish hook.
Let's see if he can keep
Alright, Xavier, are you alright? Xavier's on something. I've got a ladder on me. Ladder is literally positioned on my chest. Oh, it's down in the corner. New Day are in absolute control. There could be more control. Ready for a start. Having Xavier in the ring again. Big E's now outside. One member from each team. I think it's the members that were in that triple threat as well, which is, I guess, interesting. Xavier in the corner. Oh, it's knocked down Kyle O'Reilly. Boyfish is messing everything up. Oh, this is like, get out of my ring. He's like, okay, I don't really have much choice because I've been destroyed out of the ring. Tuckered out with the suplex. Now, heavy machinery. It's open for them now. Open for debate. Actually, it's not even a debate. They could win it, but Tucker just wants more punishment for some reason. Xavier, please. You're embarrassing. What's Dozovic doing? Did he just slam Bobby Fish?
The force of that impact should put an end to this match right here.
Tucker Knight on top of the ladder. Kyle O'Reilly doing whatever he can. One more time, the New Day attack me while I'm trying to fucking get Tucker down. Lost in the woods. Can I hit anyone? I think so.
He's in trouble here.
What's Xavier thinking? Get another ladder, okay. Well, we'll just say no to that. Can I hit him at... Cool. Okay, I'm so confused. Fish. With the ladder in the ring. Woods is down. This is the Undisputed Era's moment. Those are coming in. Neck breaker by O'Reilly. And it looks as if, yeah, the Undisputed Era are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. An absolute clusterfest of a match.
Tag team matches are one thing, but make it 3-on-3 and it's 3 times as good.
It was Bobby Fish who'd been through all the punishment in the world. He was the one who managed to grab the titles.
But still finds a way to surprise us. Good stuff.
Everyone just put everything into that match.
That's the kind of match that makes me proud to be here at ringside. Action from the opening bell and a finish.
I looked in the ring and saw Bobby Fish on his own. Now, explain that to me. Why is that even on the replay? Xavier Woods just teleporting the ladder into my hands. Whatever. At the end of the day, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And Kyle O'Reilly is taking the trombone.
I can't say that I'm surprised about the outcome. When it's your night, it's your night.
That's the best thing I've seen. That's the best thing I've seen. Kyle O'Reilly just stole the trombone. But we've got new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And that is Undisputed. Up next, WWE Championship 2 out of 3 falls match. That should be incredible. Possibly the biggest grudge match. Thought it was going to be 2 friends taking on each other, but Carl Anderson turned on Finn Balor. And I mean, now we've got this. A war between 2 former friends, 2 foes now. AJ being backed by Gallows and Anderson. Finn Balor all alone. Oh, the Royal Rumble. Finn Balor enters at number 1. Randy Orton enters at number 2. They throw everyone out to number 15. Braun Strowman and AJ Styles is 16. Luke is 17. Carl Anderson's 18. Cody Rhodes is 19. John Moxley's 20. Chris Jericho's 21, John Cena's 22, Roman Reigns is 23, Danny Bryan's 24, Adam Page 25, Shane 26, Triple H 27, Kenny Omega 28, EC3 29, and the newest AEW roster member is CM Punk, and he's number 30. That would just, the crowd would be so loud for that. That would destroy all the crowd. Here we go. Possible contender for match of the night. I mean, we've got a lot of matches of the night so far. But this, on paper, would be match of the night. And AJ is not coming out alone. Luke Gallows on the left. Carl Anderson on the right. They're fully behind, I guess, the club's leader, phenomenal AJ Styles.
But since he's been here, AJ Styles has lived up to the moniker phenomenal.
Making his way
Not only with
to
Luke
the
Gallows,
ring,
with Carl Anderson as well.
Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds.
Johnny Gargano wins the Royal Rumble. He's number 3. Okay.
AJ Styles.
That sounds... I would love Johnny Gargano to win the Rumble.
constantly proven that he is a mastermind of offensive
AJ
innovation,
Styles.
and it has taken him to the championship promised land on multiple occasions.
Leader of the club. Quite prominently there, got into the ring and showed the Bullet Club side of his trunks. Don't know if that's a message.
One of the toughest individuals I have ever seen.
But the phenomenal one
WWE ring.
is prepared. I mean, Finn Balor looked really be, well, he might be 100%, I don't know, depends how well he's recovered. But here comes AJ Styles' opponent. I guess his former friend now. I don't know if they're friends. I guess they're not after everything that's happened.
Welcome to Balor Club.
But I can guarantee that there are more people here tonight at Backlash in Balor Club than in the club. Here comes Finn Balor once again. He's got his jacket correct. And Finn Balor might be the one who leads SmackDown. If Finn Balor doesn't win this match, AJ Styles will lead SmackDown with the WWE Championship and the club, and realistically, who will stop him? Who will be able to stop him? Finn Balor might be the best chance here to stop a club reign before it starts.
The future is bright for the Irishman, Finn Balor.
Finn Balor, all smiles walking down to the ring, but once he gets in, he'll be all business.
Skill set that we have never witnessed before.
Carl Anderson turned on him in the tag team match a couple of weeks ago. Well, Finn Balor thought that, I guess, there was friends and this was just going to be a friendly rivalry, but it's all turned around. The club have reformed at the expense of Balor, and Balor's on his own. Will he be able to overcome the odds in this 3 falls match against the phenomenal AJ Styles? Or will the numbers prove too much? And will we have the phenomenal WWE Champion? At WrestleMania 36, WWE wins, Gargano becomes the WWE Champion, and EC3 becomes the Universal Champion. That sounds really good, actually. They never. Well, I wish they would push EC3, but I don't know if they will. I love EC3. Anyway, WWE Championship on the line, vacant up until the end of this match. The phenomenal AJ Styles, Finn Balor in the other corner. Decided not to don the demon paint. I'm not sure how smart that is. Test his strength here. AJ Styles. That is the end. That's a fun story. Thank you. No worries. Sounds like a fun story, to be honest. It'd be cool to see if it ever came to fruition. Headlock by AJ now. Wrapping the arm of Finn Balor around the back of his head, and an STO. And Finn Balor looking a bit disgusted. Now Finn Balor winning out. Headlock on Styles. Styles pushes Balor off the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog. They collide into each other, but AJ catches Finn. Neckbreaker. You're going to book WWE G1. That sounds like a fun idea. I would love to do a WWE G1, but I'd probably lose, like, I don't know, I'd probably forget which matches are against who, all sorts like that. I'd have to write it all down and I'd probably end up forgetting it. AJ Styles has got Finn Balor in a headlock on the mat here. Finn Balor able to power out.
The champ just comes into tonight with too much momentum.
Crowd firmly on the side of Balor here. AJ was looking to cheap shot Finn Balor out the ring. Balor fights back in, but AJ with enziguri. And whether you like his new attitude or not, AJ is one of the best in that WWE ring. Finn Balor's going to have to overcome that. Off the ropes now comes Balor. AJ drop down. Hurricane Rana.
to defeat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship back in 2004, but hey, it happened. And it's
Fierce
further proof
right
that
hand.
any superstar
Balor
can
fights
beat
back
any
with the right hand of
other
his own and
superstar on
into the
any
corner now.
given night.
Elbow by AJ. Finn blocks. AJ blocks. And this could easily go over time limit, to be honest with you. These guys won't quit. They won't give up. This could easily go the whole hour. AJ Styles, picture perfect suplex. Hanson and Gallows watching AJ's back from the outside, as if it actually needed watching. AJ's phenomenal enough to do this on his own. I don't know why he needed the help of Gallows and Anderson. I mean, he's in control here of Finn Balor. DDT. An early cover now by AJ, the first cover of the match. And Finn Balor able to kick out. So literally, AJ could do this on his own. He doesn't need Gallows and Anderson at ringside. I don't know why he's recruited them. Forearm from the second rope. Finn Balor is in trouble. AJ Styles might find this match easier than he thought. Of course, on the go-home show at Smackdown, Finn Balor had to defeat both Gallows and Anderson in a handicap match. He did do it, to be fair to him, but that's not going to help his case tonight. AJ had no warm-up match. He got given the night off. To tell me if that's fair. I don't think that's fair personally. Now Finn Balor's turned it around and he's just going to launch AJ across the ring to delight here the fans at Backlash.
Just hoping I could get them tickets. That's how big this match is.
Isn't that cute?
Kick down.
Actually think you have enough pull around here to get them tickets.
Balor
Poor people.
trying desperately to fight back. The club just watching on. And Finn Balor's going to do the same move again, launching AJ towards the club. And AJ escaping.
It might, but it probably won't. Looks like
AJ going towards the club.
A big fight feel inside
Daring
this
Balor
arena
to
here
come to him.
for this huge championship match. And so far,
Of course,
these
if
competitors have
the
brought
club
their
do
A game.
strike Balor in any way, I mean, it
So from Finn
gives a
Balor,
disqualification and AJ goes to fall down, so club pretty much powerless right now.
Going to the top, high risk.
Finn Balor going up top. I'm not sure what he's thinking, but AJ cutting him off at the pass. Oh dear! That impact on the floor. AJ following up with a frog splash.
Cool your jets, Saxton. Let's not go crowning a new champion just yet. There's still plenty of match to go.
And a calf killer applied on the outside. It doesn't matter if Finn Balor taps out here, because it won't count. It's not inside the ring.
Talk about a painful move.
AJ might be going for a count out. Finn Balor fighting back though.
And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal.
6 count.
This might be it.
AJ throws Balor into the crowd.
It's imperative he gets
Beckons
back in
the ref to
ring.
count faster.
Otherwise he's looking at a count out.
And Balor makes it back. Chop misses by AJ. Balor, flatliner. Block A would be Raw. AJ Styles, US Champ, Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, Drew McIntyre, Rey Mysterio, Ricochet, Samoa Joe, Sami Zayn, and Seth Rollins. That's a very good block, actually.
Incoming.
AJ catches Balor. Oh, into a cutter. That was beautiful. By the phenomenal one. Right hand counter by Balor. Into the corner now.
There's been a lot of talk about this superstar's
Back
latest
elbow.
slump in the power rankings, but if you ask me,
And Brainbuster blocked by Balor. DDT. Plant Styles.
he's going for it all.
Nothing Balor going up top. AJ just trying to get back to his feet. Hurricane Rana by Finn Balor.
Have to do at this point to stay in this match. You have to wonder if he could recover from
AJ may need the help of the club here. I mean, Finn Balor is taking completely over. Hurricane Rana. And now Balor.
Really going to need to find a way to get back in this thing.
Sure, he
Oh no.
here, but let's not
If you know Balor, you know what's happening here. Balor lining it up.
than his opponent right now.
And a shotgun drop kick
But can he follow up here?
into the buckle. Is he going for cover or is he going to allow the coup de grace? Luke Gallows
Very good chance this escalates.
providing an assist here. AJ just trying to recover. And Finn Balor turns around straight to AJ with a shin breaker. Could be lining up Finn Balor for that calf crusher.
Oh, and a terrific reversal.
Kick to the leg.
Finn
Balor looking for those knees. AJ reversing, inverted DDT. And the club clapping at ringside like cheerleaders.
And there's the reversal from Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. Set out powerbomb.
He's got him covered. And a quick kick
AJ
out.
managed to get shoulder up.
Way too early.
Styles looks like he wants to do it all by himself.
Styles is in perfect position here.
This is where Finn Balor's at home.
Coup de grace. Reversed. AJ gets up. Oh no, it could be first fall. AJ Styles to the Styles clash.
He's running a pin attempt. And he's able to
Balor fights out.
Still in this.
Now AJ. Oh boy.
I think AJ
He's got
Styles
Balor
is
lined
the
up.
lane.
Will Finn be able to counter this?
Styles is setting it up.
Oh, he will. He counters the phenomenal forearm but goes for the cover.
shoulders are down. AJ
And a
Styles
kick
with
out
an
by the phenomenal
easy
one once
kick out
again.
there.
How'd he do that?
Balor locking the arm now.
How much more damage AJ Styles can
Gonna
take?
ruin that phenomenal forearm if he keeps working on that arm.
Nothing left to give,
AJ
guys.
Styles
He is hurt.
fights back up. It could be brainbuster time. And it is. Right on the head of Finn Balor. Block B would be Smackdown. Andrade, Aleister Black, Ali, Daniel Bryan, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Kofi Kingston, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, and Intercontinental title holder, Intercontinental champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. AJ coming back in the forearm. Finn was distracted by these fans here. And now AJ, Ushikoroshi,
Shigoroshi.
Just when you thought he had
once again lining up Finn.
He knows he's in trouble.
Finn is in a perfect position. Phenomenal forearm blocked again by the Demon. Problem is these guys know each other so well that they're blocking each of their home run shots. AJ fights out. Back suplex. I said it before and I can say it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Is what I'm trying to get to. This could go the entire hour. AJ Styles.
We're gonna see it.
Oh, stunner on the ropes, and that busted Finn open. Oh dear.
He's teetering on the edge.
AJ knocks out Balor with a forearm. Carl Anderson making his way around. Gallows as well. Back in goes Balor. AJ got him up.
The match is over.
Oh,
And now Finn Balor heads up.
AJ misses. Finn Balor goes to top rope.
Finn Balor perched on
Coup de
top.
grace attempt once again.
He's getting after it while he has the energy.
It's blocked by AJ into a calf crusher.
Looking for it. Submission move.
There it is.
And Balor has no choice.
Things are about as bad as they
The
can
first
possibly
fall
be right
goes
now
to
for Finn
AJ.
Balor.
And now the Styles clash. It couldn't be over quickly. The winner of Block A is Ricochet, and the winner of Block B will be Roman Reigns.
That's
Good
like
choices.
looking for all the glory here. Two. And he
The Styles clash didn't put Balor down. That would have been the quickest two falls in a history of a 2 out of 3 falls match. AJ got the first fall. Balor tapped out quickly to avoid more punishment, but AJ stayed on him, hit the Styles clash. And Balor kicked out his sling blade now by Finn. AJ fighting back desperately. A chop to Balor into the ropes and off the other ropes. AJ Styles clothesline. Balor reverses and sends it to the outside.
Well, on the plus side, he's not the only one in that ring struggling for air right now. Finn Balor must have kissed the Blarney Stone because he's yapping out there.
He wants to do this.
Oh, AJ was trying to cheap shot Balor but couldn't reach. Balor counters with his suplex. Cover now.
His shoulders are down. That wasn't even close.
AJ kicks out.
This is amazing.
Kick to the back by Finn. Another kick to the back. Try to wear down that body for the coup de grace. Smart move. Turning around Finn Balor. Oh, German suplex. Balor fights out again.
The Balor Club is willing Finn Balor to continue this.
AJ Styles is just one fall off being WWE champion. Powerbomb now. Balor kicks out again.
Dangerous.
AJ Styles, fireman's carry. Into a side slam. Balor just doesn't want to stay down. AJ Styles is hitting as many moves as he physically can right now. Balor just refuses. German suplex once again. Brainbuster. AJ destroying Balor here. Taking him apart. And now legs again. He takes off in Balor's legs. It makes sense because that coup de grace, they find it harder to hit. And it sets him up for possibly another calf crusher down the line. Finn Balor in a lot of pain. Oh, block Balor. Or Balor with a block, I should say. AJ, though, is on another planet tonight. I know AJ has got the club at ringside, but even without a club, I think AJ might have this match in hand. Ushigoroshi. Cover again on Balor. Balor kicks out. Roman Reigns wins the whole thing and says he'll face Shane McMahon for WWE Championship. Fair enough. And Balor fights back. Oh, he's turned AJ around. This could be the second win, or maybe the last chance for Balor to get fall here. Inverted DDT. Plants AJ.
Man, AJ Styles is in trouble.
Cover now. AJ gets the kick out. 2.5. Finn Balor. High risk maneuver. Wants to equalize here against AJ. Coup de grace. No, it's avoided. And Ushigoroshi again. AJ Styles. And it's going to be AJ Styles' third WWE Championship here. As he's going to connect with phenomenal forearm.
On the mark. Let's check this out again, Corey. So effective.
It's been a fun match, but Balor can only go so far on his own. Gallows and Anderson know that it's going to be.
How resilient was that?
There is no quit in this man tonight.
What is Finn Balor? What is physically Finn Balor? AJ Styles was so sure that he had the WWE Championship there. Gallows and Anderson was so sure
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
that he had the match, basically. How long has this feud between AJ Styles and Finn Balor been on for? It's been going on since the start of Universe Mode. This is the first pay-per-view. But I don't know whether I'm going to extend it or not. I haven't decided yet.
Got the leg.
Take down the leg. How Balor is just... Balor can't fight back here. AJ is continuing to work on the leg, taking out Balor's vertical base. Balor's going to need a miracle. That might be the start of the miracle. Hurricane Rana out of nowhere on the phenomenal one.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Head crank now
Look at the torque.
by Finn.
Continuing to punish them.
Is this the main event? No, the main event is the next match. It's going to be Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal title.
His opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Up top once again goes Balor.
Look at Finn Balor stalking him.
Hauling AJ up.
Being done here.
Incoming.
AJ catches him. Oh no.
What this is all about.
What a counter into the Styles Clash.
That's what he was. He may get the 3 count right here. This is it. I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
Sake.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like
Finn Balor kicks out of the Styles Clash again. AJ just try to make sure.
Too real close. Too close.
Oh dear.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Finn Balor giving everything he's got. But will it be enough? Finn Balor flipping out.
Oh, he's such a tough target.
And now he's got AJ. Snap suplex. Will this be the Finn Balor fight back? Cover.
We got a cover. And the
AJ fights out.
still too fresh.
Quick kick out from AJ Styles there. Doesn't want to let Finn Balor know that he's more hurt than he is really. Finn Balor needs to fight now. He needs to equalize this if he wants to even have a chance here, because AJ already has a fall. It's 1-0.
Oh no, this isn't
Thanks to
gonna
the
end
calf
well.
crusher. Balor stomping on the knees of AJ. He's going for it again. AJ can't do that phenomenal forearm if he can't springboard, and Finn Balor knows that.
What a stomp. Good.
Cover again.
He goes for the cover. 2. And he got a near fall.
AJ
With all the damage done,
gets the
you
kick
have to
out.
wonder how much more it'll take.
Finn Balor saying, come on, that's got to be a 3. I think that's a more desperation than actually believing that it was a 3 though. AJ torquing the arm.
There, such a technician.
How many brainbusters can one man take?
Looks like he wants to do it all by himself.
AJ sending Balor to the outside. Oh no, not back first on the apron. Balor's taking enough punishment.
It's going to be really bad.
Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre should have happened at WrestleMania 35. Yeah, I know. I wish it had. I wish Drew had won. They had Seth instead, and I mean, I'm okay with Seth. Now Brock's champion again, so as long as Seth wins it at SummerSlam, everything is peachy.
Wait a minute. What?
Carl Anderson interfering here.
Keep your eye on this.
Why is Anderson helping Balor? Oh, he's not helping Balor. He's just letting Balor back in. Oh, I don't understand that though, because AJ could win by countout. He could get the second fall by countout.
This one's getting ugly.
AJ sending Finn back to the outside again. Or he was trying to. Balor, right hand fight back.
Oh, the reversal by AJ Styles.
Look at these elbows, as if Finn hasn't been through enough. Do you think CM Punk will go to AEW? Probably not, but I wouldn't mind seeing it. Still be cool.
AJ Styles getting pressed hard here. Not looking too
Balor against the ropes. AJ off the ropes. Clothesline.
Needs to find a way to regroup.
Oh man, AJ Styles is
One
really
count.
feeling the pressure. Big trouble for AJ Styles. Styles has to find some
So,
way to
I think he'll go to
save this
WWE.
up.
I don't see it happening, but I wouldn't mind seeing it happening. Finn Balor on his last legs here, perhaps.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal.
Into the post goes Balor and AJ.
Look at this.
I'm going to try and win by a count out here. What's Anderson doing? Let the count out. Anderson, let the count out happen.
It certainly looks that
I think he
way,
wants to
Michael.
see more punishment to Balor, to be honest.
Back now inside the ring.
I don't think Balor would have made the 10 count, but I mean, what is the club's plan here?
Nice.
Clothesline, harsh lariat by AJ. Does Carl Anderson not know that you can get the second fall off a count out?
He
Yes,
has
he
such
mustn't
a
do.
wide array of offense from anywhere in the ring.
Forearm. Reversal by Balor. I think the main event will be at WrestleMania 36. If I had to make an early prediction, I would say at the moment, I think it could be Kairi Sane versus Asuka, because it's kind of got the pirate theme, and Kairi's the pirate princess. it kind of makes sense to me that they would have that main event, and that would be for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Coup de grace connects. It's about time as well. Balor may even it up here, and he does. How the heck has he even done that? The intestinal fortitude you have to have. The guts you have to have.
Here comes the phenomenal one.
Just to even it up. Off the ropes comes a phenomenal one. Try to charge Balor to the table, but every time Styles tries to charge Balor off the apron, Balor's able to get a reversal, but not this time.
Big time takedown right there. This might just
It could be a tag team match. Fair enough, it could be a tag team match. But I'm thinking, I'm thinking Asuka versus Sane. That's my early prediction. Just because it's pirate themed, it makes sense. And I don't know, it'd be a fun match. But I don't know.
Was a no comment.
AJ sending Balor through the table. Styles clash. And that's going to be it. I don't think AJ even has to take Balor back into the ring. I think that will do the job. AJ knows that will do the job. He's getting back into the ring. And the count-out victory. The WWE Championship will belong to AJ Styles. 6 count. 7. 8. Balor makes it back in. He's a backhand for his troubles. How the heck Finn Balor make it back in after a Styles clash with the table and all the punishment he's taken? Balor, last ditch effort, sunset, not even a sunset flip, just a straight up set up powerbomb. And you have to remember now, guys, these guys are one apiece. Finn Balor got a rush of adrenaline and hit AJ Styles like coup de grace.
Oh, this is dangerous right here. Here we go, back inside the ring. Look out!
What the hell is happening with these guys outside?
Changing it up a bit now.
AJ transitioning Ushigoroshi.
Wow,
What the heck's happening with Anderson Gallows? Like they're just messing around. AJ still can't keep Balor down.
Absolutely incredible.
Look at the blood on Finn Balor. Take a look here. Balor, you're not really okay. Balor doesn't want to make it, let anyone see it.
There's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
King main event will be Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall versus AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and Finn Balor. I mean, anything could happen. I'm not going to rule it out because anything could happen. Roll up by AJ. Oh, Balor gets the ropes. Say if this match ended by a roll up after all the action in it, I think a lot of fans would be going home unhappy.
I would not want to be him right now.
AJ Styles has Finn Balor. The superplex.
Very effective.
Both men down. AJ getting up first.
Exiting the ring. Very interesting game
And now
right here.
lining up. Will I be live streaming SummerSlam? I'll be doing SummerSlam predictions. I won't be live streaming the actual pay-per-view. Balor, one last act of defiance.
AJ Styles being tested here.
One last act of defiance from Finn Balor in very DDT.
16.
AJ's in big trouble now.
Going for the cover. 2. A kick out. You
Balor
can see the
going for it all.
frustration starting to build. He's still in this.
AJ with a kick out. The last gasp opportunity for Balor. AJ reversing. Finn. Oh, it's blocked by AJ. Are you ready for AEW All Out? I definitely am. That's one AEW event I'm going to watch. Ushigoroshi.
machine. Styles can finish the
Now
job.
Styles can finish off Balor right here, right now,
Looking for the finish.
with one more phenomenal forearm.
And now one more time. Flying
And it's going to
This is
connect,
his
and I think...
opportunity to win this thing.
I don't know if Balor's going to get out of this one. I mean, AJ admittedly had help from the club, had a couple of distractions. But you got to respect the hell out of both these men.
Here's the cover.
Moxley and Omega should tear the house down.
2, 3.
And we've got our WWE Champion. And Finn Balor unable to stop the reign.
No doubt
Beginning
that
of
is something
AJ
we've been telling our
Styles.
kids about for years
And that's
to
not
come.
a good
Here's
sign,
another one.
because with the club at ringside, who can stop AJ Styles? The pure talent that AJ possesses. If you add the club onto that, I think it's an unstoppable force. I think AJ's holding the title for a long time.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise,
Finn Balor
but
put his
my
all
eyes tell
into
me
this
there
match,
have been
kicking
one
out
of the
Styles
great
clashes.
matches in recent WWE history.
Managing to get out of phenomenal forearm as well. He tapped out for the first fall to the calf crusher, but I think that was out of not out of instinct, but out of smartness, I guess, just to try and get out quickly and then try and fight back. But AJ hit a Styles clutch immediately after that, trying to get the second fall, and Balor was able to fight out. Finn Balor then equalised with a coup de grace that caught AJ, I think, completely by surprise because he was unable to kick out. And then, why does it say next show? I've got another match. I might have to go to exhibition to do the main event if it's messed up again. Anyway, AJ clutches up there with a phenomenal forearm. And we've got a WWE Champion on Smackdown. Here we go with the main event. Drew McIntyre, Brock Lesnar. This should be a hard-hitting match at least. I don't know what to tell you besides that. Here comes, very soon, maybe in a couple seconds, here he is, the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre.
A revamped attitude, revamped appearance.
I know you heard the crowd here from McIntyre. I think that's more they don't want Lesnar to win than they actually like McIntyre, but I don't know. So Drew McIntyre en route to getting to the final. He defeated Baron Corbin in the round of 16. Who did he defeat in the quarterfinals? Braun Strowman in the quarterfinals, and Aleister Black in the semi-finals.
You know, Drew McIntyre arrived and he was the chosen one. Handpicked by WWE
I don't know if that's a road that seems easy compared to Brock Lesnar's or not, to be honest, because there's some tough competitors in that bunch that Drew McIntyre has defeated.
He got fired, he went away, he got a new attitude, and now he's back bigger and badder than ever with a vengeance.
Yeah, this new attitude from Drew McIntyre dictates he will take whatever
It's a dream match.
he wants.
Many fans want this to happen at WrestleMania 35, but it hasn't happened yet. And it could happen in the future, but it's happening right now on Backlash. Shoulder sore. I don't know why, but it's sore. But Lesnar making his way to the ring. Fans voicing their disapproval. Brock, as always, accompanied by his manager, or advocate, I guess. He calls himself an advocate, not a manager. Paul Heyman. Will the Beast be the first Universal Champion in Universe mode? Or will we have a fresh face with the Scottish psychopath?
The most decorated combat athlete in the world, gracing WWE with his
Only time will tell.
Someone's going to take a trip to Suplex City.
Yeah, that's almost guaranteed. Brock Lesnar is ready for
course, the Universal title up for grabs. What do you think of the shit TV ratings of Raw and SmackDown since SummerSlam 2018? I don't know. I mean, I can't help the ratings. Maybe if they, I don't know, made the shows better. That would help a lot. McIntyre, face locking the Beast. He's just playing around with him. Okay. Brock Lesnar doesn't like being played around with. McIntyre fighting back. Lesnar, clothesline. Okay. McIntyre doesn't know what he's dealing with, obviously, because he's never faced Lesnar in his professional career. Lesnar, bit of work early on here against McIntyre. And this is just the way he's been with everyone. Brock Lesnar defeating John Cena in the round of 16, Batista in the quarterfinals, and Samoa Joe in the semifinals to make it here. Big boot by McIntyre doesn't take down Lesnar, but this suplex, my yeeting Brock Lesnar across the ring. And a clothesline. Kicks the abdomen. And another suplex, and him and not looking his usual smug self at ringside, looking concerned. McIntyre, knee to the abdomen of Lesnar.
Guys, it's no secret that Brock Lesnar is not well received in the locker room.
McIntyre moving his body weight.
As Roman Reigns once said, Brock is Vince's boy.
Another suplex. It's like suplex City, but Drew McIntyre's variety of it. Into the corner. And McIntyre looking to go big or go home. So he's going big.
As Michael mentioned, Brock Lesnar is perceived as Vince's
Do you
boy
think
in the
Seth
locker
Rollins will
room.
return just like Braun Strowman in the ambulance?
Brock doesn't care
I don't know.
about a single superstar in the back.
Guess we'll see.
A message he wanted to make
Oh,
clear with
suplex
his
to
destruction of
Lesnar.
Roman Reigns. Yeah, look, Lesnar does
And we
take
might
part
have
in the
found
lighter schedule, but
someone who
Lesnar
can
stopped
actually
him from
equal
making
Lesnar, maybe even
statements
be
like
better
he did at WrestleMania 34
than Brock Lesnar.
when he battered Roman Reigns into a pulp. He's a
Face first.
not one of the boys in the back. You gotta believe this one's over.
Goes the Beast.
Technique.
Brock reversing
I say Drew McIntyre
into the
drills
corner.
him. Story of two completely
And a
different
knee.
sides.
Jesus Christ.
Himself would tell
That
you
knee
this
could knock anyone out.
didn't quite go as planned, but boy, chapter 2 is a whole nother story. This might be it. Oh my! Boom impact.
Brock Lesnar with a knee now, and I mean McIntyre I think had his fun here, but now it's time for Brock to take over. I think this is the outcome we expected. Knee to the back. And Lesnar deadlifting Drew McIntyre.
Didn't necessarily blow anybody away. It was a foreshadowing of his future success.
Well, even Mr. McMahon himself.
Oh,
McIntyre,
no.
Future world champion, which of course later came true in
Drew McIntyre tried to protect his face here, but Lesnar just going to work. But Lesnar always says suplex City, bitch. Yeah, he does. That's not wrong. Kick out by McIntyre. Too early, but I mean, if you brought Lesnar, maybe you wanted to stay down for the 3. Or if you're against Brock Lesnar, maybe you wanted to stay down for the 3. What, talking about Survivor Series 2002? When Paul Heyman turned on Lesnar, probably. Suplexing off the apron, the power of McIntyre. Right hand block by Lesnar. Belly to belly from the Beast. Neck crank.
Championship that night. That's right, he lost it to the Big Show. Definitely a tough night for Brock Lesnar.
Lance. McIntyre on the canvas.
Things up over the next 10 years. It's definitely been good for Paul's checkbook, but also his well-being. Imagine Brock having a decade-long vendetta.
Gut wrench suplex.
That's frightening. Ring rattling. Oh man. In addition to
Brock just continuing to go to work on McIntyre here. This is not
we should also mention
what a Scottish psychopath I think had in mind here.
you're absolutely
before long, McIntyre's going to be bleeding.
The Undertaker to forever etch his name in history as a Royal Rumble match victor.
Oh, McIntyre turning it around now. Deadlifting Lesnar. Slamming him down. Lesnar not as dominant as he usually is here. McIntyre giving a run for his money. Clothesline. Oh, Lesnar just launches McIntyre out the ring. I think Brock Lesnar will lose to Seth Rollins and win the Royal Rumble. I hope Brock Lesnar doesn't win the Royal Rumble. Last thing we need is another world title reign. McIntyre giving it everything he got here. Will it be enough?
Drew McIntyre gets out of the way.
5. This is where the count out and Lesnar is.
Look at this sadistic face on Lesnar. We've seen this look before. It's
McIntyre caught Lesnar while he was taunting.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
And now he's got another chance to go big or go home, so he's going big again. This could possibly end Lesnar.
Devastating, gentlemen. This is bad.
Back suplex off the top rope. I mean, hey, it's worth a try.
Got the shoulders down. There's the kick out.
Okay, okay. All right. Sure. Sorry, Lesnar. Why I bothered? Oh, belly to belly. McIntyre just tried to escape. Looks like Brock Lesnar versus John Cena's 2012 bloody match. It could just as well be.
Look at this.
I mean, no, this one isn't Extreme Rules, unfortunately, because it could be fun to have this Extreme Rules. I don't know what Lesnar's thinking here. He's waiting on McIntyre, I think. Oh no, he's coming out for McIntyre now. He knows he's getting up. McIntyre beats him though. Oh, Lesnar avoiding and going back into the ring. Right hand by McIntyre. Oh no. Headbutt.
We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
And Paul Heyman getting himself involved here. German suplex. Oh, okay, well, obviously Lesnar didn't care about McIntyre's landing there. It's got to the point where Paul Heyman's actually had to interfere here.
Drives him down, but Kofi's not finished.
Oh, on the ropes. The power of Lesnar might be more than McIntyre can handle.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Cover on Drew McIntyre. McIntyre somehow gets his shoulder up. Lesnar thinking F5.
It might be cliche, but it's true here.
McIntyre powers out. Lesnar plants him. I'm not sure what McIntyre was thinking. I think he's just surprised that he counted the F5 probably. McIntyre gonna try to take his advantage as quick as he can. Future shock. Ropes save Lesnar. I don't know if he was going to kick out or not, but regardless, the ropes have saved him this time. Look at these knees by McIntyre. And now he's calling up Brock Lesnar, the Scottish psychopath. Headbutts Lesnar. Can he follow up with a Claymore? He's lining it up. Claymore connects. And Drew McIntyre doesn't become Universal Champion yet. I mean, it's Brock Lesnar, so I'm not sure why I'm surprised. Brock Lesnar just kicked out the Claymore. Knee by McIntyre. And this is a lot more dominance than I think Brock Lesnar expected McIntyre to have. Lesnar has McIntyre in the corner. Charging McIntyre down in the right hand, and I'm not sure what Lesnar's thinking here. Oh, tree, a low. McIntyre unable to fight back now. Just just choking out McIntyre in the corner. Anything he can to wear down the Scottish psychopath. Dragging him to the middle of the ring. Oh my god, not again. Relentlessly trying to bust McIntyre open. Surprised he hasn't been successful yet. McIntyre must have a strong head. Elbow to the abdomen. Shoulder tackle. I think Drew McIntyre, he's on par with Lesnar here. In real life, this match would be so sick and not nice. Eddie Edwards versus Jon Moxley versus Jimmy Havoc versus Sami Callihan in a street fight death match. Lesnar getting suplexed across the ring, and I don't think Brock Lesnar has been dominated like this. I don't think Paul Heyman's seen his client be dominated like this in a long time. Snap suplex. Ropes save McIntyre. Jesus Christ. Lesnar. Oh boy, he's on a serious mission to open up McIntyre here. McIntyre not being busted up, and not yet anyway.
He's looking at it.
Suplex City. Or as Brock Lesnar originally called it, Suplex City bitch. Oh, here we go. McIntyre not able to counter it. F5 connecting. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Talk about luck being on your side. McIntyre close enough to the ropes to fight out. McIntyre's looking for some breathing room here now. Elbow drop off the second rope. Lesnar, fireman's carry takeover. McIntyre powerbombs Lesnar. Okay. Alright. This is a bit crazy. Blocked by McIntyre. McIntyre blocks the clothesline. And a clothesline on McIntyre's own. Oh. McIntyre's done the thing to Brock Lesnar that Brock was looking to do to McIntyre the entire match. Brock now bleeding. Talk about irony. Sal powerbomb connects. Lesnar fights out.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
Brock takes McIntyre down the arm. And he's working on the arm. Maybe looking for the Kimura lock. Neck crank on McIntyre. And Brock wants to maul McIntyre now, probably even more than before. German suplex. I mean, McIntyre just busted the beast open. Not a good idea. On the receiving end of this assault. Oh no. Powerbomb. Down goes Drew. Brock Lesnar going for it again. Second powerbomb. I thought he was going for a third there. No, he's going for a kick to the abdomen. And from any man that would feel painful, but from Brock Lesnar, you can't even imagine really. So back to the arm again. Kimura lock might be a way that Brock Lesnar gets the victory. Seems to be what he's thinking for. McIntyre. How does he have the power to deadlift Brock Lesnar this far into the match? I don't even know. Brock with a block. Call him Block Lesnar. Don't call him Block Lesnar, that's a terrible pun. Alright. Alright, Brock. Brock just haymakers. Drew to the mat. And they're looking the camel clutch in. On the head. Will McIntyre be able to power out? Just about. Brock's on his face now. McIntyre going to take advantage of this. Inverted suplex. And now the Scottish psychopath is a psycho. He's calling Lesnar to his feet. Oh, he took too long. Reverses Lesnar though. And it's perfect positioning. Claymore kick.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
Lesnar fights out again.
I thought I would see Brock Lesnar in this situation, but the beast continues to survive.
Look at that wound on Lesnar's head. Bleeding freely now. Brock just trying desperately to fight back, and the clothesline will help that. And then cover off said clothesline. Kick out by McIntyre. Powering out. Neck crank once again by Lesnar. I'm not sure what his plan is. He's been going for arms, going for neck cranks. I think he just wants to put McIntyre through torture. Oh no, here we go. Back with these right hands. And elbows. And there, the blood finally opens on McIntyre's face. What a war here between Lesnar and McIntyre. Armbar attempt. Maybe that's what he was softening up the arms for.
Is he done?
It may work. It may actually work. Or Lesnar bringing out some of his MMA moves. McIntyre. What? He just powered out like it was a normal wrestler. This is Brock Lesnar. Down on the knee. Lesnar. Clothesline. Sorry if anyone's talking in the chat, I'm really not paying full attention to it right now. McIntyre. Oh, he's spotted Paul Heyman.
Looks to me like these superstars
Stalking Heyman here. Oh, the right hand. And a chop.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Sending him into the ring and didn't notice Lesnar was coming out, and now Brock.
This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
You think Matt Riddle will retire Brock Lesnar? No, I don't see that happening. Do you think Eddie Edwards versus John Moxley will happen? I hope so. That would be a death match and a half. Can you cut a shoot promo on 2K19? I don't think you can do a shoot promo. You can do promos. I don't think shoot promos are an option. Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Cormier. Possibility. Brock goes back to UFC. Air raid siren. And Heyman.
I really thought Lesnar would look better here tonight.
All that's left now is for McIntyre.
McIntyre looking to finish off Lesnar here. It's been blood and guts everywhere with Claymore kick. Lesnar reverses it. Right hand by Drew. Teeing off. But it won't make a difference because Brock Lesnar is going to take Drew McIntyre back to Suplex City. Now Lesnar. And knees to McIntyre. F5 perhaps.
Brace for impact. Here it comes.
And another one. Saved by the ropes the first time. He's not near the ropes this time. But he still fights out. Brock Lesnar will Brock Lesnar versus John Jones will happen 500%. Possibly. I mean, well, not possibly. If it's 500%, then yeah. McIntyre getting his second win. We've seen some classic matches tonight, but this has been a brawl for the ages. Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre have taken it to each other like no other men in WWE have taken it to each other. The pile driver now by McIntyre. That's not going to help the bleeding head of Brock. McIntyre trying to exacerbate that wound now. Knee again. Headbutt blocked by Lesnar. Belly to belly blocked by McIntyre.
There's the reversal from Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre with all that he's got left.
Leaving himself open here.
Going for broke here on Brock Lesnar. Deadlift, oh my days. The strength of McIntyre to be able to do this after all a punishment. You got a question if either of these men can actually put the other away. Another pile driver. And that might finish off Lesnar right there.
1, 2. This guy just refuses to quit.
Well, it's Brock Lesnar. He doesn't stay down to any punishment, does he? He's Brock Lesnar. Do you think Shane will stop being a cunt for the rest of 2019? Probably not. You told me off for saying that earlier. That's cool. Don't mind. Teeing off now, McIntyre. Oh, never mind. STO. Is he going to cover me off the STO? He is. It won't work.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
McIntyre outsmarted Lesnar, coming back in. And, oh, fair enough. McIntyre takeover on Lesnar. Daring Lesnar to get to his feet. To be headbutted. That might be the final nail in the coffin. Corey could be correct. Drew McIntyre. Hey Barrel Spoon, welcome to the stream. We're just about to end it with a Claymore. Oh no. Jesus Christ. Suplex City blocked by McIntyre. McIntyre just pulling out everything he can. But it ain't enough. It isn't enough to overcome Lesnar. It won't be enough. Brock Lesnar going for the cover. Off the power bombs. It's not over yet. Oh my goody aunt. One final attempt at the F5 perhaps here for Lesnar.
He's not going to go quietly. No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Back elbow. Oh Jesus, just throwing Lesnar down, and it's gonna be maybe the last chance for McIntyre. Did you know Brock Lesnar broke his neck against Kurt Angle at WrestleMania? Yes, I did. Thank you for the follow, Barrel Spoon. Drew McIntyre connects with a Claymore. Both these warriors covered in blood. And a cover by Drew McIntyre. And holy hell, Drew McIntyre has done it. We've got a new Universal Champion, and it's not Brock Lesnar. Drew McIntyre took power bombs, suplexes, F5s. Brock Lesnar took claymores, future shocks, headbutts, air raid sirens. This match literally had all the power moves, and neither man could keep each other down. But in the end, we've got a Universal Champion who will show up every week, a new Universal Champion who will be leading Raw. And that's going to be the end of Backlash. Hope you guys have enjoyed episode 22 of my Universe mode. Are you going to do an episode of Raw and SmackDown? Not tonight. I'll do them tomorrow probably. But Drew McIntyre stands tall as Universal Champion. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.